and the StreamYard?
No, whenever I want to get into mine, I just open up a private browser.
Oh, I see.
And then I gotta go in through there.
So the Sevan Podcast has priority on your own browser for admin?
Damn right. Well, it's either that or once I'm out, and I'd have to ask to be let back in again.
Oh, fuck that. We'll never let
Becomes
you back in
annoying, a
again.
nuisance.
Yeah.
I hate being a nuisance.
Bam, we're live. I'm looking there. So at the 3 hour, it's crazy. It happened after the 3 hour mark. We played something from Horizon season 22, episode 1. Are you racist? And it was from the 3 hour and 6 minute mark to the 3 hour and 7 minute mark. And it says this video cannot be monetized and it's blocked in all territories. So I trimmed it like 6 hours ago, and YouTube's still like, authenticating it. And then there was another one where I talked about, did you see the boobs bit about the guy who's like, my wife has huge boobs?
No. That's at the end of the show?
Yeah. And then he's like, I think it's like the very last clip. And he's like, you know why my wife has big boobs? Because I don't give up on my dreams. When I was an 8-year-old boy, and it's a pretty funny bit.
You should play it again.
That one, though, it says ad revenue paid to copyright owner. So it's
they eligible, can choose.
Yeah, for revenue sharing.
So they, from what I understand, get alerted and they can decide whether or not to monetize off of it or just shut it down.
How come Instagram that shit? I'm just pulling that shit off of IG.
Is it not? It might be on YouTube somewhere too.
But my point is how does Instagram not block that stuff? How do they get away? How do we get away with posting that stuff on Instagram but not on?
I have a feeling YouTube's algorithm is way more intricate than the Instagram algorithm.
No, but wouldn't they sue? The reason why they have, why aren't people suing Instagram, being like, "Hey, you're letting people steal our shit," right? Like this Horizon season 22 episode 1 was a clip I'm sure I played off of Instagram, and it's on Instagram, and people can steal it and poach it on Instagram, and you don't get a message. But on YouTube, for some reason, you get fucked.
That's interesting. I don't have an answer for you on that.
All right.
I can speculate. That's all it would be.
Look at your signage back there.
Yeah, you like those?
Yeah, those are dope. Whose idea was that?
Those are my idea.
Dude, it's great.
That's Shia LaBeouf. That's The Rock. That's Ruth. And that's Napoleon.
Yeah.
You know all those guys?
I do.
I think you would.
I do. I know who all those guys are. And LaBeouf, I don't see you really play that clip that often, though.
Do it.
Those other guys I see you play, but I don't see you play LaBeouf. I don't know why he gets to go up there.
He periodically just walks around the screen and then screams, "Do it." It's not all that often. You're right. No.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone else who deserves it more than him.
Not to this point. I got a couple that I'm going to make, though.
You idiot.
It doesn't matter. I try to throw him into every one. When I was watching the Medeiros Jim walk around and he kept on saying,
mm-hmm.
I had a feeling that maybe
Medeiros did it too? I thought that was Tia.
No, I did one with Medeiros too.
Hmm.
You've been busy. You've been watching my videos.
No, yeah, that sucks. When was that?
Maybe 3 weeks ago.
This is bullshit.
I got 3 days until I hit a year though.
Oh,
February 27th, and it's been a year, right?
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, how long are you going on? I think you missed a day recently.
2 days.
You missed 2 days? Oh yeah, you going to and coming from Arizona, right?
Yeah. I didn't like it. I didn't like that at all. You got HillerFit down there. I like that. I approve.
That was your idea.
I approve. Okay, where's this Medeiros one?
Scroll a bit. I'll find it. Right there. Tia Medeiros, the Star Wars background. Wow. Yeah, that one wasn't too big of a hit. I'm in pain. I'm in.
Did he say anything to you about it?
No, he didn't.
Is her gym just way better than his?
The biggest difference between the two of them was that hers was almost entirely brand new, with a couple of the barbells that she had gotten being for something carried over from a previous whatever. But it seems like half of the stuff he had before.
The things that did he have a sauna or an ice bath?
No, I don't think she had them yet either. She said that she wanted them at some point, or they were in the plans.
He got the monkey rig too.
Here's how that worked: is they're custom rigs. So hers was custom and his was custom.
Yeah.
And there's no way to figure it out. So I just kind of figured how much metal they had in there, and I stuck them in via monkey rigs. Actually, my next video on Maderos is better than this one.
When's that coming up?
It's right after this one. It was just kind of, if you go back, and then if you go to the one where there's a horse, it's just a horse as the thumbnail. That one right there.
Oh,
did you see this one?
I think maybe.
No,
I didn't.
It's like
this,
they are like us, like if it's like and like
it's every time you said
like we're like or like not like just like the juice kind of.
Did he contact you after you made this?
No, but I had them all chopped out, and I go, fuck it, I'm gonna put it up into its own video with some music, and I don't know why, but I felt like the horse's mane kind of had a little bit of his mullet in it. So I threw up some horses in the background. And it's 200 and something likes.
Are you liking all this I want to ask you about this one before I forget. Let's just start off hot. Handicap or not?
Let's go. We talked about that. Remember, you said I didn't have the balls to do it.
And you did it.
Damn right. You can't just say I won't do it.
God, it's good.
You like it?
Oh, yeah. Hey, did you choose that as your thumbnail for Froning to pop up, or is that random?
That's random.
Wow, that's lucky as fuck.
Right. It's cool, though.
Yeah, I don't remember that part of the video. I just watched this today. How could I not remember that part?
That was a little joke I had. I guess not so much of a joke, because they should be a little bit more clear about what the standards are. Just like kind of everything, I suppose. But this Ellen, is it Ellen or is it Alec? Zirkenbach.
Alex Zirkenbach, but I love how you kept calling him Alan.
Apparently, they have to send in a picture, and then they just say, nope, that doesn't work. You don't classify for this category based upon this. Try another category.
Hey, look at he's part of CrossFit's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council. That's the one that doesn't even exist anymore.
It doesn't exist? They got rid of it?
No. Well, they haven't announced that they've got rid of it. But Athena called in the other day, and I've talked to a couple other people, and they said the council hasn't met in forever. And the chick who runs it, that chick with the mental disorder, Elaine, she's still there. Head of Global Diversity, Equity, Inclusion. It's pretty funny. I just think it's hilarious that the guy who's part of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion isn't allowing the girl with the fucked up arm into the CrossFit competition. So good. Diversity. This guy and I recently, he's not fully aware of it because he doesn't know what's going on, but our paths have crossed. He has said some shit about me that's gotten back to me, and he's treading on very thin water. If I was him, I would not be happy. I can't tell you guys because there's lawyers and shit involved, but this is not someone that I'm happy with his behavior. Alex Zirkenbach. This is not a
Alan.
No, it actually is Alec.
Oh.
You can call him Alan, though. That's the last time I'll correct you. But this guy, this guy. It's funny, too, because I was trying to contact this guy to have him on the show to blow up the for every. Well, this is good for you guys to know. For all of you who are involved in the I don't know what you guys call it, the adaptive division or whatever for the CrossFit Games. I tried to have adaptive athletes on to blow the adaptive division up at the CrossFit Games this year, and this guy would not get back to me. And now I know why. You mentioned it, so you got to spill the beans. I really can't but it's all crazy woke shit. It's like it's more about it's rehashing some pretty dirty shit. Sevan correcting names. But I'll tell you this, Gregory. I hope it comes out. I'm dying for it to come out.
How would it come out?
Oh, Allison, I can't wait to tell you about it. Ask me about it. I can't wait. I probably told you already. This guy just
Holy.
You ever seen Allison's profile picture?
No. Not like that.
No, yeah.
Hey, I heard I yelled at a couple of your friends. They were talking real loud.
Oh, at Greg's thing, you had to crack something. She didn't have any friends there. She came by herself. She came with her husband, and her kids were sick, so her husband was with the kids in the room. She didn't have any friends there, I don't think. Allison, do you have any friends there?
Was wrong. Yeah. They were just talking real loud. I couldn't even hear the speaker. So I yelled at whoever that was. I wasn't going to yell. I just said, shh.
Oh, really? At Greg's event, you shushed someone?
Yeah, they were being
Give
loud.
me the details about that. I want to hear this.
Greg spoke, what was it, maybe 20 minutes or so?
Mm-hmm.
And it was great. And then each of the guest speakers, the doctors, had maybe 45 minutes or so apiece.
Uh-huh.
And I think it was the third or the fourth. And her name is Heather. See, she said right there.
Oh,
I
mean, you have friends, but I didn't know you had friends there. I mean, I know I'm your friend, but
and then there was maybe 200 people there in attendance sitting around, or maybe 150. I don't know, somewhere around there. And I felt
shit, it was a TRT shush.
This does kind of fall into the category of I do stuff like this now that usually I would think about. Now I act on it. So I'm sitting in the chair and I'm all the way to the left. And then behind us, I believe you were standing in the back, and there's a window. Yeah. And there were these two girls, and I guess one of them was Allison's friend sitting over there. And
she did not have any friends there. I still dispute that, by the way.
All right, no friends.
All right.
There are two girls over there, and they're talking. And it was as if there was 150 people having the respect and listening to the doctor, and then there was two people having their own conversation. And for all I know, they were talking about whatever that was being said on stage, but it kind of stretched on a little bit.
Right.
And I felt as if I gave him 30 seconds, then I gave him a minute, and then I got up out of my chair and I walked over, and she looked up because I was going to go get down next to her, and I was going to go, "You got to be quiet. Everyone here is trying to listen to this guy talk, and I can't focus. All I can hear is you talking to your friend." But all I got to was a shh, because she looked up, like she knew I was coming for her. It felt like. I could be wrong.
Well, I could be wrong too. She says she has a lot of friends there. I didn't know you knew anyone there. And so you shushed her, and was she like, "Oh, sorry. Oh,
wait a minute.
Shit. It was her. I know who it is. That's not her friend. That's not your friend. Did you know her? Dude,
wait, did you want to shush her because she was drunk?
Oh, that chick was loud as fuck. I know exactly who that is. I'm friends with that girl. That chick was crazy. That chick talks to me like this, like we're on fucking ecstasy at a rave. That chick
was now whispering.
Oh yeah, she was blasted. Oh, you have? Okay, so back in the day. Okay. I now I know the connection. My bad. You're right. Allison does know her from way back. Holy shit. I know exactly where you guys met and everything now. Wow.
The librarian, no rep. That's funny, Todd.
Wow. That's Greg's pilot's wife.
I'm sure she's a very nice person, but
she is nice. Loud. She's very nice, but she was blasted for like 3 days. She was they went to, I think she has 4 kids, so she didn't have her kids with her, and she was they went to that golf thing that was there, that huge golf party.
I would like a golf party. And, Nate Edwardson and I would have come.
Yeah.
What about it though?
Well, there was something I wanted to tell you about. Oh, I'm thinking about doing a golf show with Brian Friend.
You mean a disc golf show?
Yeah. He sent me a link to the show I have to watch.
I pulled this up for you because I just figured you'd like to read it out loud.
Who's the chick with the big tits in the chat?
That's all.
There's so many. Which one are you talking about?
The one without friends.
No, she does have friends. I was totally wrong.
No. She's saying she has friends.
She does. I was wrong.
Okay.
I mean, I'm her friend. I hang out with her. But by the way, Allison, we're doing a skate lesson tomorrow with Luke. You're welcome to join us. I think it's gonna be like around 1:30.
Do you know anything about disc golf? Have you played?
Very little. There's a hole right across the street from my house. So there's this huge field that my neighbor has across the street from my house, and my other neighbors put a couple baskets up in it. So there's that. And I bought some, and I've played fucking shitloads of frisbee, just not with those dumb discs they play with. But let me see. I wonder if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find this and share this. Go ahead.
This would be something that I actually should just ask Brian about. Do they call it froth, or is that not a thing? Frothing, like frisbee golf, froth.
Froth? Shit, he must have. Why would you text me?
Me?
No, Brian. Why would you text me a YouTube video?
So you can watch it?
No, email that shit to me. I don't watch YouTube
What
videos
do you
on my
mean?
phone. I don't watch YouTube videos on my phone.
You're,
Really?
you're part of that generation where you watch them on the TV. I
Yeah.
actually really do like watching. It's a treat to watch them on the TV
I watch all of your shit on the TV. All of it.
with the big old headphones on.
Yeah. But you know what I have started doing? I've started watching
Who watches a YouTube video? That's like printing a YouTube video.
I have been watching them in one and one quarter and 1.5 speed.
How does that go?
I mean, I can get way more done. I feel kind of bad. Today I watched your handicap one at regular speed, like just out of respect.
It's not disrespectful. If I could, I would just run it quicker. Hell,
Sevan, your show is doing great. No need to sabotage with frisbee golf. Barry McCockiner, Sevan prints his directions.
did you have a map book? I'm sure you did.
Like a map book?
That you had sitting in your car when we had to go on long trips.
Oh, yeah. And I had all the I had maps. I love AAA. I love maps.
Gone are the days of the map book.
On it. Oh, I probably
need to know if it's called froth or not. Someone in the chat, can you answer whether or not it's froth?
I'm probably going to get in trouble for playing this, right?
I was going to say that. Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, as it catches that wind, really hard to not let the putt get away from you. As we see Gannon here, I mean, that's
God, that was pathetic.
That's what I was thinking.
That was
putter, though.
Fucking pathetic. Are you kidding me? I should be on the pro. I should be on the fucking pro circuit. That was a fucking
I'm really glad
weak ass toss.
It was starting to speed up.
Yeah.
What's that thing in his hand? What was that thing in his hand? Did you see that? That little.
No,
it's like an eye pillow.
This is
really
why
hard
Brian should
to
be
not
on
let
the
the
froth
putt get away
show.
from you. As we see Gannon
Oh,
here,
come on,
that's a
dude.
long-
You are a
Dude, that's the
bitch.
same shot. It's got.
I know. I had to rewind it. I couldn't believe what a bitch he is.
You go to another one.
Another shot.
There's another spot. Yeah, in this video.
All right. You want to see someone throw with some oomph?
No, I just want to see him not suck.
Okay.
I've seen Brian throw one before. You can whip it.
Okay. Oh, here's the same dude.
Good.
Feel a little awkward on the second shot, in my opinion.
The first 8 holes are going to be essentially all tailwind as well. So just know that as we look at these.
Dear God.
Yeah, that thing. I strike that comment from the record, Your Honor. He is not a bitch. Look at on ESPN 8. They had a grocery bagging competition.
Hey, there's an entire movie on that. You watch your mouth, Barry.
Oh my goodness!
Employee of the month. Come on. It's one of Dane Cook's best films.
Well, you lost me. Dane Cook was in films. Dane Cook was in films.
Yes, sir. He was in that, and he was in the one with Jessica Alba. So he was in. With Jessica Simpson and Jessica Alba. 2 different movies, both great.
Okay, hold on. Let's watch the rest of this throw.
Yeah,
Front 9
please.
here. Given an opportunity to go really, really big. And Gannon, that was a high shot. That's in a great spot. He's going to have a good angle to the pin. But if he...
What the fuck? There's no dress code? What the fuck is this guy wearing? Hey, that's fucking Bill Henniger plays pro golf.
Hey, and yet, no, Allison, it was a Costco movie,
Oh my god!
but it was still good. One of his best stand-up talks was the Kool-Aid guy.
Hey, I'm gonna watch this.
The whole thing? Can you
Yeah,
see
I'm
how many
gonna-
views it got?
It has 421,000 subscribers, 3,001 likes, 583 fucking comments. Mason did fuck me up a little bit and got in my head. He's like, your channel's doing great. Don't fuck it up. Hey, should I start another channel?
What would you start it with? Disc golf?
Yeah, just on YouTube like Nate did.
That'd be. Hey, go to this channel, Jomiz Pro,
Okay.
and see what their videos look like. Go to their videos and just see how they perform. Right, 39, 90, 29.
72.
Oh, and dude, these are every couple hours. Look at that. In this one day, it got 400,000 views. No.
So the 2023 season is off to like. Oh my God. How would I ever keep up with this shit?
Can you sort by popular? See how their best ones are doing? Damn. Dude. This is your calling.
Another sport with fucking
I
bunch
can
of
see
nobodies
Brian
in it.
parlaying his presence on your frolfing show into his own disc on rogue.com. The
Okay.
Brian Friend disc.
Where's Souza when you need him? What's the word you keep using?
Frolf. FROLF. Disc golf is a corrupt sport. They're all juiced to the gills. Hear that, Brian?
Frothing golf. Frothing.
You found it.
No, I just put frothing golf. Frothing golf balls. Frothing meaning frothing. No. Frolfing?
Frolfing. Yeah. Frolf discs.
Frolfing. F-I-N-G.
Frolf.
Oh, frolfing versus disc golf. Oh shit, there's something called frolfing. A frolf like disc golf is played with among groups with a disc, originally a frisbee disc. That's about where the similarities end. Frolf, unlike disc golf, is a freedom, a more amorphous, ever-changing game that can be played anywhere and everywhere in the world.
Heidi, stop trying to make frolf happen. It's never gonna happen.
I think
I frolf my balls before sex.
I think frolf is
frolf.com is a corrupt website.
I think frolfing is just like you play in the streets and like you hit cars and shit. I'm guessing.
Disc golf seems professional. It's like CrossFit versus that functional fitness movie on Netflix. You ever see that?
No, say that again.
There's this, I think it's on Netflix. It's called Functional Fitness, and it's god awful. It makes you want to die the whole time you watch it.
It's a TV show, or what is it? You exercise with it?
It's a movie. It's a documentary.
Yeah, I'll hate
it. Have you seen it?
No, I'm sure I'll hate it. All the knockoff ones, all the ones in Dubai, everyone that's not been done by Heber and Mars or Mariah is just garbage. Sorry.
It makes you want to die. Anyone who wants to feel really bad, go watch Functional Fitness on Netflix.
That movie was so bad, Judy says.
Functional Fitness doc.
What's
there
up,
it is. I found it.
Should we watch the
Don't
preview?
worry. Hell yeah. I'll pull it up right now.
All right. Are we going to get in trouble? Can we watch a preview without getting in trouble?
I think so. Yeah. I think as long as it's a reaction.
Calling it frolf is like calling CrossFit fast exercising. No shit. Really?
Tell me if you can hear this.
Oh, yeah. I saw. I like Talena Fortunato. She's cool.
Can you hear it?
To win the World Series exercise.
It's one of the most extreme workouts in the market.
This workout could literally.
Aren't we going to get in trouble?
I'm pausing it.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
That guy, they call him the Beast the entire time.
Look at me puking.
Is that Rich Froning?
That I ever seen. I'm trying.
Oh, they got Ronnie Coleman?
You know who this guy is?
These guys are going through it. It is
Oh, shit. That was the WWE guy?
You actually know some of these people.
That was Jimmy. That was like the Hart brothers from when it was WWF.
Something close to death. Is someone hurt?
Someone hurt.
Look at her. She's just face down, ass up. That chick is busted.
They gas this guy up like nothing else. He's just
Like-
the beast of the box. They call him the fire breather and everything. Hey, Annie.
To the gym every single day.
High intensity is really the best high.
You never heard of this, huh? And they got people like
No,
Annie in here.
I remember they got who?
Annie Thor's daughter.
Yeah, good on them. Who's protecting her brand? Why? Who let her in that movie? Yeah, that looked like Ron Jeremy.
The porn star?
Yeah. Oh, was that Tia?
No, I don't think so. Elena
Let's see.
Fortunato, yeah.
Yeah, any pregnant woman I see, I think is Tia. Talena had twins.
She was a beast.
Yeah.
That Jason Hopper?
Yeah, that is Jason Hopper.
He's been in the
I
sport
think
a while.
I think Talena was the first girl I ever saw compete with fake boobs.
Those aren't fake.
Yeah, she has. I think she has fake boobs. They never they moved around like fake boobs in there.
Top comment. Such an exciting movie to watch. Okay.
Are there
Waiting
any
for
are
the
there are there
functional
any
part.
girls now competing with fake boobs?
Good question.
Like real competitors, like in the top like who go to the games.
Should we pull up the entire leaderboard just so we have a reference point? We can go no, no, no.
I was looking.
That's
Conor,
a bad idea.
do you follow any UFC? Did you see Conor McGregor's back and he's getting ready to fight again?
Yeah, and he's all juiced up.
Yeah, he's juiced to the gills, and his face is like different. It's like he's gone to Alexis and she's done something to him, like to his eyebrows or his skin. Like he looks like he went Hollywood. He looks like what happened to Eddie Murphy. Like he doesn't look human. Yeah, he looks like what happened to Brooke Entz. Like something's. I look at him and like my radar is going off. Like he looks like he's starting to look like an AI. It's
One
crazy.
second.
Kelly Bakers are not fake. There is
Like
no
this
way.
right here?
I
Or
just
no,
saw him
more
on.
like that. This is what he looks like now. He's giant.
Yeah, he's giant, but I mean his face, like something's too perfect, too manicured, he got coiffed. Oh,
But
maybe you
type
think
in-
that's it? GH is changing his face. I know it grew. Kelly Baker's tits are not fake, dude.
Dude, he's huge.
I stood next to them. I mean her.
Them. Well, the thing about Conor McGregor is he also is so thin from all the weight cutting. I mean, there was a point in my life where I weighed, and I was the same height. I weighed 130 pounds.
Do you have
I'm
a
almost
picture of
100
that?
pounds heavier.
Do you have a picture of that?
I do. I'd have to find it for sure.
I'd like to see that sometimes. He's so gone. No, I asked Danielle Brandon if hers were fake. I asked her on the show. I can't believe I didn't get in more trouble for that.
Yeah, those are not fake.
And hers changed size during the season. You can see the girls that change size. Tia's boobs got big all of a sudden.
That's a good question because I wonder if you can even compete with fake boobs. Like that high of a level, because they also a lot of the time they cut into the pec muscle there. You know that, right?
I didn't know that, but I thought they
There's-
just put a slit in and just fired some juice up in there.
There's two types. Like you can go over or under the muscle, and apparently the ones that are under also look better. So if you want to get them done right, you go under. And I might be wrong about that. Maybe it's better for some the other way. But if you go under the muscle, there's also a way more strenuous recovery to it. Andrew, how do you know? I know.
Clip it. Clip that. And, Andrew. Andrew.
Yo,
how do you
what?
how do you know?
I've been with people with fake.
Oh,
boobs.
you're supposed
Come
to do
on,
the line, deliver the line. Andrew.
Andrew.
No. I do the Andrew, how do you know? And then you go, I know. You do. You deliver like Terminator. Andrew, how do you know?
I just know.
There it is. Google,
Clip that.
clip that meme. That's Hiller. He just knows.
Google.
Oh, hey, that could be a great name for one of your videos. I just know.
I just know. Here,
Guys, do you have any idea how much shit Andrew knows that he just can't act on? Oh, that reminds me.
A lot.
So you and I were talking about someone today
Oh
who
boy.
who we suspect is involved in 3 or 4 debacles. Did you see in that thread we were on? Someone's like, "Holy shit! Remember last year? Let me go back a little bit. I'm all over the place. Last year we did the Open, and there were a lot of hiccups. Right? You made that video with like the list, and it was a shitload of hiccups, and people were like, "Hey, dude, that's just because it's new, and there's been a change, and Dave's moved out, and like, shut the fuck up and be cool." And then there was the camp that's like, "No, there's always been this many mistakes. You're just not paying attention." And now we're off to kind of a crazy start. We're off to a little bit.
Dude, the list last year, I think it was 57 times, but that was also over the course of 2 months. This is 2 weeks. Right.
So I'm hearing that the person who was the muscle up, are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So the person who, what's the guy's name? Bjorgvin's. I'm gonna have to start a new page in my notebook for this.
No. I don't think it's Bjorgvin.
Bjorgvin Carl Goodmanson. Supposedly, she was the judge of his muscle ups.
That one I did not hear, but it's very possible, and I guess we could even figure it out.
Okay, and then
we can go to the live stream and we can look.
Okay,
is that the same person who was also judging Vellner this week?
Oh, weight on the bar for who is that at? Oh yeah, and then Vellner. And then this week they're involved in the thruster debacle because they're telling you directions on the thruster. Are you guys following this whole fucking thruster thing? Do you guys want to see something really weird? Did anyone ever answer you, Andrew, on Instagram?
Answer me about what?
About the thruster? About
what we were talking about with the weight?
No, the double bend. So in my mind, Adam Knifer. In my mind, you'd be hard pressed to say that there's a better coach than Adam Knifer, just by his creds. 10 times CrossFit Games athlete, 13-year owner of an affiliate, and now the coach of Justin Medeiros and Ellie Turner, right? I mean, he oh yeah, there she is. Is that Bjorgvin? There she is. That's the chick, Becky Marsh. Becky Marsh.
I believe, okay. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's the same person, isn't it?
Yeah. So the word on the street is you want to see my thrusting technique? You would have to go to pornhub.com, type in Sevan.
All right, so I can't pull up multiple screens at once, but that was one screen, and here is the other screen. That's the same person, right?
Oh, it is. It's Becky Harsh. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Becky Harsh. Okay. Oh, shit. She got a nice butt. Look at that picture she posted. Is that her butt? That thing's crazy. I like the one on
the one. She's a droid. That's the issue here.
I like the one on the right. The one on the right looks wider and better. Who am I splitting hairs?
I think that might be the point, right?
I don't know which I don't know.
That's
bigger is bigger. Which one is I love a good now and then on the left. This morning, and on the right is exactly 3 years ago, January. Oh, wait, on the left is this morning, and on the right was exactly 3 years ago, January. Oh, so her butt used to be bigger. Oh, she was saying she's severe.
Tanner on the left.
Yeah, I don't even see the difference.
She had a shower head.
Oh, good eye. Hey, this is a trippy. Then was severe caloric deficit, zero alcohol, working out in isolation, both muscle groups, and people, hair extensions. Now eating plenty of food, fuel my training soul, enjoying some drinks, CrossFit every day with my people. My hair grew. This is I don't want to. This is one of those photos I don't know the difference. Can you?
It does look as if, well, either she shifted her hips because clearly she's tilted one way here and she's dead on in this direction.
You've had a great. I would just say you had a great body then, and you have a great body now, and I'm glad you didn't get any more tattoos. Thank you. Peace and love.
You don't like tattoos?
No, I like them. I'm just they're okay. They're fine.
I don't have any tattoos.
Are you going to get one now? That would be something that you would do now that you're all TRT'd up.
No, I sit on it for I in the past have thought about it, and then I sat on it, and after 3 or 4 of those, deciding that I didn't want one, I decided that I'd never want one because I'll never sit on it long enough and decide that I still want it.
Someone is saying that the one on the left, the butt's more lifted, but I think it's hard to tell because of the shadow. But anyway, okay, so she judged. She has some job at CrossFit. I don't know what it is. I guess she used to be on the train. Wow.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, that used to be her. That's incredible. That fits that, and that works perfectly with the Rock there. Wow. She seems pretty funny. Like she has a good attitude. You're making me not want to rip on her. Hey, hit that one in the middle with that guy.
What is this for? Demonstrated competency. Oh, level 4. Which guy?
Shit.
This guy right here?
Yeah. Who's that? Yeah. That guy could be like Greg Glassman's little brother.
This is her husband, it appears.
Crazy. Okay. You scored, dude. So she, what I'm hearing is that she judged Bjorkman, Carl Goodmanson. She was responsible for the weights on the bar. Don't know. Do you have any confirmation on that she was responsible? She was the one responsible.
As much confirmation as I have on many things, which most of them don't go to tape. For that reason, the only ones that go to tape, I've got pretty good confirmation on. But you can see that she was indeed there, correct?
She was definitely Bjorkman's judge. I was told she was responsible for the weights on the bar at the weight debacle, 23.1, and then she was Vellner,
right.
And then she was Vellner's judge. Can we prove that? Can we prove she's Vellner's judge?
Obviously.
You're a good dude.
Who do you think I am?
Damn, you're good.
I'm Caleb, but
is that her on the right there?
That would be her, yeah.
She's having another good hair day.
Give it a minute. Right there.
Oh shit, Becky, there you are, girl. Okay. So but is she the judge just for it's just one judge?
Yes.
Okay.
I bet if we looked at the list,
oh my goodness,
find her somewhere. That's her right there.
Oh my God, get to the point. Longest story ever. Dude, have you not fucking figured out what the point is? She's the judge for BKG on muscle ups that were good. She fucked up the weights on the bar at 23.1, and she was fucking Vellner's judge and gave him a rep when he fucking did what Hobart says you're not allowed to do.
And then she was also the one who put up that tidbit on how to do a thruster, where everyone, you know what a thruster is on Instagram.
You know what a thruster is. You still need me to spell it out to you? Fucking Barry. Bury my cock in your mouth. Where's that video?
And I guess, we don't need much more confirmation than that.
I just would like to,
there's pictures over there, videos over there.
I would like to know for sure if.
I need you to back up the story and just throw this on top of it to finish. What happened to the person who messed up the rep count in Dan Bailey's garage?
Fired.
2000 and
no longer, fired from that job. Was still allowed to work at CrossFit, but was fired from that job.
The one fluid movement from the down all the way to the up. You don't want to sneak an accidental jerk in there and end up with a no rep. That's 20.
Don't want it, and that's what he did, right? He did an accidental jerk in there. It doesn't matter if it was a knee buckle.
It shouldn't matter. That's the issue at hand.
A knee buckle. That's like Mormons saying it's not sex if you don't thrust, if you just do soaking, if you just put your penis in there and just chill.
Is that real?
Soaking. I don't know. That's what I heard.
Could you help yourself if you were in that position?
No, I try that sometimes.
You would just start throwing.
I could just sit there and blow. The timer starts from the second it goes in there. Okay, hold on.
I see. Okay.
3.2.
No cheeky business.
Once you get the bar to the rack position, it's just a thruster, and you know what that is. Squat below parallel, and you then get the bar overhead to the locked out position in one fluid motion. A squat to a jerk won't count.
It's just a thruster. You know what that is.
Just a
Oh,
thruster.
my
You know what
goodness.
that is.
Okay.
They look like you there with the shirt and everything.
Except you're all jacked and an old dude. But yes.
Your hair's nicer than mine.
Where was this knuckle buckle? She was not responsible for loading the barbells in Madrid.
From somebody who was there.
Yeah, but he was up in the fucking box. He has to protect her. He's a good one. He's a good dude. He's on her team. He's a good dude. And he was up in the box.
Yeah, but if he was a good dude and on her team and knew the truth, don't you think he would have just not said anything? Like,
Maybe.
just kept
Good
quiet.
point. All right. Good point.
That's why I like to do what I do. I try to see both sides to the best I can. I try.
How many times? How many times is someone allowed to call me if you call me once during the show and I say podcasting and then you call back? How many?
Well, it depends on who it is. Is it Greg again? Can we get him on?
It might.
Greg's like, I heard you got a $500 donation, so I'll call in every show just to pony you up.
I got hot. What video do you have coming out tomorrow? Do you know?
I went to Arizona, and you can hear it on here, right? And now I can control the back end. I'm just gonna play the intro. It's good.
Yeah, please.
I like that I can do this now.
I want to ask you about meeting Don Fall too. I can't believe you met him.
The reality is steroids don't do for you if you don't put in the work and learn how to suffer. That's the sport of CrossFit. Doesn't matter how strong you are, doesn't matter how good at gymnastics you are, you need to put in the work. So people want to say steroids, and the reality is you can take all the juice in the world and suck. So just look at me.
Yo.
Dude, his fucking head is huge. Oh, it's already uploaded?
Yeah, it's ready for tomorrow. What do you think I'd do? You think I'd upload it in the morning and die?
I don't know. Hey, that's crazy. That's an incredible shot. His voice is deep too. He's a fucking man.
Hell yeah, he's huge. He's 227 right now. He said at night.
Man, did he tell you what he's taking?
He's not taking anything.
Oh, he's natural?
That's what he says.
No shit. He's standing by that?
Watch the video, right?
Can you click in one more spot?
I guess we only do like one of these a month. I should just tell you what the video is all about and then have people watch it tomorrow too.
Or can you give us a little bit more, like in the middle?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, okay. Heidi, we'll take a 10-minute break and we'll come back. Ladies and gentlemen, take a 10-minute break. Heidi has to put her kids to sleep.
Okay.
Let me see.
Let's see.
Do you have him lifting?
Here. No, he's coaching. Here, I'll play this spot.
Is that his girlfriend?
Spot. Yes.
7 seconds.
Jordan.
7 seconds.
Yeah.
7 seconds.
Still here?
No, not yet.
No, did he tell you I was coming here? Yeah. Did he? Okay. Cool. All right, we are here with Phil Toon, everybody's favorite. My favorite, at least. You've always been one of my favorites. And the first question I want to ask you, Bill, you're not in CrossFit anymore. So, natty or not? Half natty. Half natty? No, natty. Should I dive into that? Okay. He says he's natty. And he said he was natty. And I did a little bit on you with a doctor. I did it live as soon as everything came out. And as you may or may not know, because I don't know who watches any of my stuff, and Phil's getting ready to do a class, and he was nice enough to let me do all this stuff. I wasn't on board with that. I didn't think so. And I don't think many other people were as well. And I don't think you've really talked too much about it since, have you? No. I said my piece, and the people are going to believe what they want to believe. And I know the reality of the sport and competition. I don't really have much else to say in regards to that. Okay. Well,
what about, did you ask him if he's a black guy or a white guy?
I don't think he's black.
I can't fucking believe he's natural from the bit you've educated me on about fucking juice.
I told him that I didn't think so. Right there, even. I said, you heard me say I don't think so, and I don't think so. And he said he is.
Hey, why wouldn't he just come clean? Is he doing some sort of sport or something? God, did you see his ass is huge?
In this video, the squatting video, did you see this? He squats 500 for 10. And I asked him, I go, how is that possible? Because I like I said, I don't think that you are. I said it there. I'm saying it now. I don't think so. But tell people how this is possible. You're squatting 500 for 10, and you're 20 pounds heavier. And then I have this bit right here where he tells me how to get massive. There you go. No cardio, consistency, eat a lot, don't waste any energy. So basically, he eats 5,000 calories a day. He never does any conditioning, which is mainly what he did in the sport of CrossFit. And then don't waste energy is kind of a bit that I've had as well, which is once I stopped coaching at the affiliate, spending 10 to 12 hours on your feet a day, and I sit here all day, I got stronger just from not moving as much.
Well, that's interesting. He's fun to hang out with, right? I mean, I enjoyed interviewing him. He's cool.
He's a very cool dude. Yes. And so is Jordan.
His chick?
Jordan. Yeah. There they are. This is him in CrossFit shape.
Oh, her body's crazy too.
Dude, she's strong as fuck too. She's a power lifter. She's cool.
Kenneth DeLapp, I'm out. Maybe you could choose different words next time. I'm going to enjoy time with my wife. See y'all tomorrow night. Okay.
His class, I didn't say this in the video, and I wish I had a bit on this, so maybe I'll say it now. He has this gym. It's called Iron Sanctuary. I don't believe that it's an affiliate, but it's very similar, as you can tell just by looking at it. And on Saturdays, I stopped in and I got him during the gymnastics class. And afterwards, there's a strongman class. And before, it was the CrossFit style class. And I thought that was very cool because what people would end up doing is they would do the gymnastics class and stay for the strongman, or they would do the CrossFit style class and then stay for the gymnastics. And either way, they were kind of touching on a couple of different parts of it. So I did think that was cool how they were running it. So everyone here, they're doing a bunch of rope climbs, they're doing handstand push-ups and basically skill work, which is something that I hear out of a lot of affiliates that they don't get very much of, just some skill work on that sort of stuff. And then the strongman class after, they've got yokes, they've got sleds.
What is she? Look at her face. What ethnicity is she? She's foreigner?
This is why you're a better interviewer than I am. To ask.
I like those drawers there too. Those steel drawers. Those are cool.
They are cool. Now you're the one noticing stuff in the background.
No, is that video published? No, not yet. Tomorrow morning. What time tomorrow morning?
8 a.m. Central.
Hey, have you ever had a bad
Actually, if you go on Twitter, sorry, I wanted to say that if you go on Twitter, I posted it on Twitter already.
No shit. Why do you do that? To draw people there?
Sometimes I do that, right? Draw people to Twitter. They can go follow the link through my Twitter at HillerFit. And what was your question?
Have you ever had a hurt knee?
Yes. Why?
Like that lasted more than a day?
Yeah, twice. I bumbled it out in CrossFit once. And then basically the way I've always fixed it whenever it's tweaked in CrossFit is I pull a sled backwards and it always fixes it. I don't know why. But then I see the knees over toes guy has a lot of backwards walking on treadmills and it fixes it. There's something that goes on. But then the other time I popped my meniscus wrestling in college.
Popped it? What's that mean?
It's a way that I say it was a minor sprain. It kept me out for a couple of weeks, but that was it.
Sometimes when I mix movements, like I mix deadlifts and squatting or something, or deadlifts and I just make or no, you know what it is? It's deadlifts and heavy D balls, like shouldering balls. So if I
mess up your knees, is that what you're saying?
Just like my knee will just hurt a little bit the next day, but it'll usually go away really quick. Like
what part of it?
In less than a day. This part right here, right here.
Inside. Is that your right or your left knee?
That's my left knee. So my left knee.
The inside.
Right there. Yeah, just on the inside. Just like a little sore there. Like almost like it hit something, like it's bruised. And this morning, it hurt a little. Yesterday, I did this fucking crazy fucking workout. I basically did 100 deadlifts and 100 burpees and 120 calories on the assault bike as fast as I could.
Okay.
And
100 deadlifts, 100 burpees, 100 calories on the bike.
Yeah. And I started with 100. No, I think I did 120 calories on the assault bike in 10 minutes. Basically, I had 10 minutes to do, and the goal was to 120, 100, 100. So I did 120 calories on the assault bike. Then I did 100 burpees, and then I did 100 deadlift, and I had to fit them all in.
That's that I'm Googling it. I'm not. I'm not Googling shit.
And then today, this morning, my knee was just a little sore on the inside. And then now it's really hurting.
And
I did it pretty fast for me too. I was
do you
wounded. I
ram
did
your
it in under
knees into the
30
ground
minutes.
when you do burpees?
Say it again.
Do you ram your knees into the ground during your burpees?
Not really. I'm pretty like no, I don't. That's a good assessment though. I'm so strong in that bottom anyway. I just explode out. I made my kids do 200 burpees yesterday. I've never made them do that, by the way. Avi said he was fucking sore today. I usually have him just do 100.
Anywhere up your leg, is there anything tight? Like if you were to go up into your groin and play around on the inside of your thigh, there's nothing fibrous and no?
Not that I know of. It should have gone away by now, but as I sit here, it's getting worse. I'm like, wait, what's going on?
Interesting. I'm not a doctor, but I would bet usually that happens from what I've seen from doing too many squats. Christine just says you're old. And then I would try to do, you have a sled, just pull that thing backwards for 400 meters or so.
Dear Bill and Katie, I don't have a sled. I wish I did. No, I don't wear knee sleeves. I don't wear any. The only thing I wear is I wear a shin, whatever it is.
It's your groin fiber.
You
don't know what I'm talking about? Like up in here where there's, sometimes your adductors are just a little bit too tight. It's like a rope in there. You're like, oh shit, I got to stretch this guy out.
I just wear, when I deadlift or do rope climbs, I wear whatever that thing is that protects your shins.
That's a good question.
Are your toes forward or angled outward when you land on top for your burpees? Usually my toes are forward. I'm pretty explosive and I keep my feet close. I don't let myself start turning into a duck.
We got to see you work out one of these days.
Even when I squat narrow.
You're a flexible dude.
Yeah, so
one
open
of the
those hips,
funniest
Sevan.
And most accurate things I'd ever seen and heard was when I was in California with you in Newport. Mm-hmm. And I think we were off the show and Susan and I were talking and you walked away to the window and you do one of these.
Yeah.
You put your arms behind your back.
Yeah.
And Susan goes, yeah, he looks like that old Asian man when he looks out the window with like that huge stretch. And it's just like I could see it happening. It was pretty funny.
Hey, it's funny because I learned that from my grandfather. My grandfather would walk like that. Well, he would walk around with his hands behind his back like that. Are you kidding me? Who moves better, you or TDC? Dave moves like a fucking chicken that got shot with a 12 gauge. He moves horribly. The one thing that Dave's really good at that I just can't fucking believe that he's better than me at for sure, that I just can't believe is bar muscle ups. And I think he could do 20 unbroken. Which
this is fodder for my channel, but have you seen this?
But if you ever see Dave squat or run, it's fucking scary. No, but is that Sarah Sigmund's daughter?
It's Sarah, I think Sola and Annie.
No shit. Sarah's at Annie's gym?
I had something to do on this, but this makes it easier on me. And Barry keeps on saying, let's talk about Annie's no reps.
What
so
no reps?
I had it. Exactly. That's what we're here for now. Unless you'd rather not. I mean, it is your show.
No. Let's do it. Fuck, let's do it. I'm so game. I love just the flow of the show. This is gonna be like my morning. Oh, they're all on the same bar.
So
is Sarah's chin going over the bar?
So that's the issue here. This is what I was going to do a bit on. I had this all teed up and ready. Sarah's judge is back here.
That's where I'd
be.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck would you be there?
Just so I could look at her back every time she does a pull-up.
Before CrossFit pulled down my video, which they did, and they should have done it, the only thing that I kept on reading over and over again is that the proper position to be standing and judging people on just about every single movement was 3/4 out in front. So if you're judging her, you don't stand in front, you don't stand behind, you stand 3/4 position out in front. Right? Can you see where my mouse is right here? It's kind of right out here.
Yeah.
Or even over by these numbers, but it's basically where Frederick and whoever the fuck this is over here are standing. That's the and Frederick's probably a little bit too perpendicular or horizontal to Annie, but this is a good position. This guy over here, and
45 degree angle.
Right. So on that one on Sarah,
How the fuck is Sarah's chin getting over the bar there? I mean, I know we're far away, but I wouldn't.
That's about as high as it gets, right?
I would bet $10. It's not.
Oh shit! This fucking thing don't zoom in. Oh, that sucks. I don't know how they do that on your side of it, but
Oh no, is poor Sarah gonna fucking not make it to the games because of this video?
absolutely not, because CrossFit ain't gonna do shit, and it sucks.
Oh.
That's the issue that we're facing this year, in my opinion.
Well, I'm good.
And-
I hope no one from CrossFit's watching this. Her reps are fine.
Well, the thing is about the horizontal plane. Why don't they just break the?
Let's watch this. Sorry, and then say it. Sorry, I want to see a bunch more.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
So
see.
there are some, and that didn't look like her chest touched the ground, but that one was clearly.
Oh, that's solid.
that one
solid.
was clearly okay, right?
So she's winning this workout. Does she
At this
beat
point,
Annie? Are
no,
we gonna
I've
get in
seen
trouble?
this.
Are you gonna get us in trouble?
For what? For playing too much?
Yeah.
Oh, I just paused it for you.
I'm gonna go to CrossFit Games and see the leaderboard.
So Barry said, let's talk about Andy's no reps, but if you ask me, that was a good one by Sarah.
Yeah, Annie's doing it.
Right.
Oh shit, the games website is totally different now.
Dude, where the fuck have you
Where do you go for the leaderboard? There's no leaderboard button.
There is too. So like, this one looks better than a couple of them.
It says
But the thing-
game
the entire
season,
issue-
competition, athletes, media. Where's the leaderboard? There's no leaderboard.
I got it.
Tell me which
Game
button to click.
season, game season filter over open, and then a sidebar pulls up, and you can go to leaderboard.
Oh Jesus!
He had nothing to do with this. I heard it was Dave Eubanks who created the new website.
It's horrible. It's already horrible. You can already tell it's a fucking mess. Whoever picked that picture behind the leaderboard, it's horrible with that girl doing the burpee with her hair up like that. How am I supposed to understand all this shit? Alex Kazan, first place.
So like a lot of these look just about fine. And like you don't need to do more than you need to do.
Hey,
But
that
one
chick
we
on the
could
right
pull
is Solvig. Is that Solvig?
I do believe so, yeah.
She's in 5th place worldwide.
Yeah, she's fit.
And Scuds is in 9th. Holy shit! What?
Leaderboard is to finalize in a couple of days. So I'd say that 80% of these from Sarah, if not more, look good. And here's the other thing: is the angle of this camera, you're going to get a better look in because it's pointing up on the bar. It's going to look higher than it would if it were horizontal. And when you have to break the horizontal plane of the bar, the camera would be best placed horizontal to that bar to get a best video of it.
Yeah, that is kind of a joke where her judge is. Was that BKG rubbing the back of the other judge?
I didn't see that, but BKG's in here now.
I don't see Annie or Sarah on page 1. Oh, Haley Adams.
Dude, they don't have their scores in yet. That's the thing. I think I've seen this. This is
There's a Haley Adams from Australia who's in 73rd place.
That one is a no rep.
Oh, okay. Let me see. What were we looking at?
Oh, you're back. Here, check it out.
Okay.
Thruster, walk, dump, back.
That looked good. What was wrong with that?
Are you looking at Annie or are you looking at Sarah?
Annie.
Annie's looks fine.
Oh.
Yeah, that looks great.
Hey, although it says the bar has to be over your body.
How's Solvig look over here?
I don't Annie may have never got the bar back far enough.
No, she's fine. Amongst the things that we're dealing with, that one's going to be okay. And if you watch Sarah there, it's hard to tell whether this is not her submission video. This is Andy's submission video. Sarah's just in the background. What do you think? Was that one good?
No, that's a no rep. Thank you for checking.
I'm testing you.
I appreciate it. I passed the judge's course with that.
Here's Solvig over here. Annie, if you could get out of the way, that'd be great. We're trying to watch.
Oh my God, that was crazy. She was warring with that.
Right, that was close. From Sarah, like that squat, like I know she had an issue with the knee.
Okay, that's good.
One more time.
Oh.
So people are going to look at that slight bend in the right knee, and that's the issue.
Yeah, I see
that
it.
little dip, and people everywhere. And there was a conversation going in the group chat about this. Did you see that?
No.
The conversation in the group chat was basically there's a spectrum in which the scores are now going to be put into the leaderboard. At least this is how I'm looking at it now.
Based
So
on
let's
skin
say
color?
you do it. That's exactly what I would say. Now, 10 out of 10 thruster looks something like a video I put up today with Dmitry Koklov and a handful of people in the lighter weights because it looks as if they were doing 95, 65. They're 10 out of 10, exactly the way that a thruster is supposed to look, where once the knees and the hips are extended, they remain extended through the top position, correct?
That's on your YouTube video where you're rating them?
Or no, I'm not. No. This is another bit that I'm going to do on a future video with the permission of somebody from our group chat and a thruster of theirs. At least at this point, unless they change their mind. But
was it John Young?
Yes.
Okay, I saw.
So you kind of do know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So, at which point the thruster that was hit before the final thruster looks immaculate because there's no reason to be warring with it, as you just said. But when the war comes into play, that's when the discrepancies are now starting. Are you dipping? Are you walking? Did you go forward? Did you go backwards? What does it mean to step forward? Is it now a split jerk to a degree? Because technically when you walk, you are now re-dipping. And if you say that you can walk, the only way you can do that, as you can see in Ben Smith's comment on Twitter, is to bend the knee, which is the Game of Thrones quote. I kept on plugging that into my video today. They bend the knee. You can't walk without bending the knee. CrossFit says you can't re-dip, but they say you can walk, and you can't have one without the other. So it's kind of confusing. So what CrossFit has now done is they have allowed the entire world to have abstract visions of what the thruster is, to which now I've created a spectrum. And in my head, the vision in which we've gotten in the chat of the individual who hit the final heaviest lift has an 8.7 out of 10 on the thruster, which if it's anything other than a 10 out of 10, it should not be allowed, which is what we heard from Greg earlier on the show.
Oh,
yes.
Oh shit. What do you think John did? You think he bent his, he did the accidental jerk?
There's a re-dip. But everyone in the fucking world is going to go, it was your last one, it's okay, and everyone's doing it anyway. Like, well, why are you saying that? Well, they let Vellner do it on the live stream, and that is the issue.
Look at this comment by Adam Knifer. Have you seen this? Oh yeah, I think you commented on it.
Yes, this is in my video today.
This dude. Oh, it is? Okay. This dude wants to run this in his affiliate. Yeah, he's got 200 people to put through the open, and he wants to know. I'm going to read what Adam Knifer says. I'm actually very unclear on the thruster standard. You guys, there's very few people in the space. He's probably one of the most senior people you could be in the space of CrossFit. Period. He's on the pantheon of fucking affiliate owners, the top 10 coach, top 10 everything. He's been everywhere. He knows everyone. I'm sure he has Greg's phone number in his phone. If that dude called me, I'd pick up immediately. I'm actually very unclear on and he's Justin Medeiros is an Ellie Turner's coach. I'm very and he's been to the games 10 times. I'm actually very unclear on the thruster standard. I understand that a front squat followed by a push jerk is not allowed and that the bar must travel from the bottom of the squat to the overhead position in one fluid motion. My question is, does this need to be a strict thruster with no rebend of the knees? Or is the rebend of the knees allowed as long as the barbell continues to move in one fluid motion, as we saw from Pat on the live announcement? Saying that we know what that means about the thruster on this video does not clear it up. I am actually not sure what it means. Just trying to clear the standard up before we brief the whole gym for the workout tomorrow. Thank you. CrossFit responds, dear CrossFit, do not fuck. If someone asks you how old you are and you say 74 pounds, you come across like an asshole. CrossFit responds, feet moving is okay as long as they stabilize the lift. That no one even knows what that means. Why have you introduced this stabilized lift? No one knows what the fuck that means. Jerking or re-dipping is not. Okay. So the rep must be completed in one fluid motion from the bottom of the squat. Go ahead, pull that up. What do you want me to read?
Tank Top Todd. Hiller got butt hurt. People frame by framed his muscle up lockout and then frame by framed their thrusters. Incorrect. I frame by framed my own muscle ups because people don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Then Hiller responds to CrossFit Games and says, CrossFit Games, can you tell us whether or not what Vellner did on the live stream fits the description you just provided? Dude, that's such a fucking easy question to answer. Hey, they must be scared. Is that what you and I were talking about? Yeah.
That's what we were talking about.
And tell me why you think they're scared. What would happen? Look at this is fucking CrossFit roots, dude. This fucking gym probably goes on that same pantheon with fucking Adam Knifer.
Who is Tank Top Todd?
CrossFit roots is Nicole Christensen. That's the gym. I mean, she's probably level 4 too, by the way. Yeah, she wants to know.
Nicole Christensen wants to know.
Yeah, she has the same question. This is a CrossFit level 4. She works for fucking CrossFit Inc. She wants to know. Hey, this person who's answering the CrossFit Games is like just a nobody, just like some fucking ding dong. Like
the person who's answering all of these?
Yeah, the person who works for CrossFit who's answering this is just a ding dong, just a ding dong.
Well,
it's nobody. It's
the same thing everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone somewhere told them to say that everywhere.
Oh my goodness. What a fucking piece of work. Unbroken Biscuit, CrossFit Games is not answering, so I'm asking you, could you please explain to me how it is anatomically possible to lift the foot from the floor in a forward? So what does CrossFit need to say? They just need to say they just need to be like, yes, Adam, you nailed it. As long as the bar is moving forward and doesn't stop, or moving up and doesn't stop, a knee bend is okay. That would be a fucking wonderful response, right? And we'd be like, okay, thank you. What do you think they're afraid of? Why are they afraid to commit one way or another? Is it like why I didn't want to is it like being in high school and you just want to keep the door open in case you meet someone this weekend? I mean, like, what are they doing? Why don't they just answer? It's so easy. They're running a competition. They need rules, right?
Remember yesterday after the show, I was in my house and it was me, you, and Susan. Alexis walked in and she had no idea what was going on.
Yeah.
And I asked her, I go, hey, how do you do a thruster? And then she explained it.
Yeah.
And then one of us goes, what if you walk around? She goes, then it doesn't count. And I think that might be the best way because Alexis works all day. Like she left at 9 a.m. and then she got back at 9 p.m. and she had no idea what the fuck was going on. So she walked in and we asked her. And this is the issue. In 3 seconds, you should be able to say, I've been doing CrossFit for X amount of time. And this is what a thruster looks like. And if it doesn't look like that for this reason, then it doesn't count. And they're unable to say that. And I think that Alexis actually.
And why?
Why what?
Why are they unable to say that?
This is what happened. Alexis next goes, maybe 30 minutes later, they're leaving it open because now they've opened the door and they're afraid to shut it, which is what you just said. You just said that, but you have the high school example. You want to leave the door open so that if things go awry, you can't be pointed at to say, you said this and you're now allowing this. What the fuck? It's almost what happened last year. Everyone's pointing out things that went wrong, but now there isn't any clear instance as to what is wrong. So everything is okay.
God, this is crazy, frustrating. I hear you. Barry Mike Cockiner, I was referring to Annie's shuttle runs. It looks like she didn't cross over the line. Okay, we'll go back to that in 1 second. Extra sloppy. When you dip, you drop under the bar. If the knee bend does not clearly involve an improvement of position under the bar, the rep is good. Oh, yeah?
Is that what you think? You think?
I disagree with all of it. I disagree with all of it.
What do you think is what? How can you disagree with all of it? What do you think?
You have to do it the way Annie did it, the way we saw Annie do it, or the way we saw I saw someone else do one today. We saw in our thread someone posted who's the super strong guy, Thor, Rochelle
Raleigh,
Griffin Raleigh. Yours has to look like fucking Griffin Raleigh's or Annie Thor's daughters. I disagree. I think the second you buckle your knee, it's a fucking, or whatever you can call it, whatever you want.
100%. That's what we think.
Yeah, I think that you're getting an advantage.
Dmitry Kolklov.
Yeah, so this guy, Sir Mix-a-Lot, is saying HQ fucked up saying you can move your feet and they know it. I don't know, though. Here's the thing you have to remember. Adrian has kind of set precedent that he likes to leave these things open. He did it with the sandbag.
There you go. That's what she was saying.
Never seen anyone do Fran with a knee bend.
Right?
Yeah, it's fair enough. Yep. I'm telling you what it means. Dipping under the bar improves your position. If the step or buckle does not improve your position under the bar, hey, dude, I think it for sure. If you can lock out, then it improved your position.
The way that I put it in my video is there are people in this world, such as Dmitry Kolklov, who practice this for a living. They do one movement, maybe not the thruster, but they snatch, they clean and jerk. And maybe even Roman is one of those people. And now he has the opportunity to express that strength. And what happens when you allow people to fuck around like this is they kind of bastardize the work those other people have done to get there.
Look at this. Dick Butter doesn't fucking get it. Dick, I'm going to explain something to you. Don't worry about the people who are walking around. You guys are overthinking these knee bends. When someone is making a small stutter step, Vellner didn't make a small stutter step.
Hey, you want to do something fun really quick?
He fucking rebent his fucking knee, dude. I don't care what you call it, a redip, a buckle, or whatever. He redipped it.
This is good.
The redip is defined by bending at the knees before your arms are at extension. With the thruster, your knees and hips are extended, followed by a pressed overhead. Stabilization is not a redip.
You ready for this?
Sure. Oh, the Heidi Klum's thing. Okay, here we go. Nice ass. Boom. Here we go. Oh, she redips, right?
She redips.
Yeah. I give it to her, but yeah.
There she is.
I know. Oh, shit. She takes responsibility.
Right.
She's strong enough to where she doesn't have to.
Well, you say that, but it wasn't expressed there. And then
right. I'm still saying that she, if she was a games athlete, I'd ding her for that. A thruster jerk, yeah.
But in a way, that's exactly what Vellner's 270 looked like.
Just
to a degree,
less obvious.
Less obvious, but yes. And then I got one more to show you.
Now that you paid $4.99, I totally agree with you. Let's not let CrossFit standards make CrossFit as unbearable to watch as weightlifting. Why not no rep everyone who presses out of a lift too then? Why not no rep everyone?
This is what it's supposed to look like.
When did he do that?
9 years ago. What do you think?
I didn't see any rebend or anything.
That's because that's what it's supposed to look like.
Cozy goes, in competition, the best solution is no knee bend. The weights may be lower, but the standard of no dip, walk, step, strut, dance would level the field.
And that's the fucking thing.
That's
it. Cozy Ghost, comment to the day.
Oh, okay. And Annie. Okay. Sarah wants us to go back to Annie. You want us to look at, you look amazing, Sarah Cox.
What about Annie? I thought we saw hers. It looked fine. Did it not?
Don't worry, Phil. I'm on T now too. Sarah, you're the shit.
Damn right, Sean. Dimitri.
Okay, let's go look back at Annie Thor's daughter.
Sir, yes, sir.
Great to see California Hormones is in the chat. Go to cahormones.com. If you have any questions about any of that, you can call Hiller and ask him, and he can give you anecdotally his journey with cahormones.com. You can also, he does a video called TRT Thursday. And then when you go to the website,
It's that right knee. And then the walk back.
and then when you go to the website, you can type in the password Sevan. You get a free doctor's consultation. And if you're in California, you can get free blood work. And I think they're going to have some new offices in Northern California here soon too.
Did she even like hold that thing over her head? What the fuck? Is this the one you were talking about earlier? I mean, that's not over the middle or slightly behind your body. It's a good thing she went heavier. What the fuck?
Okay,
was
let's.
that?
They want to look at her shuttle runs, Mr. Hiller.
All right.
They're saying
I'm
she
on
didn't
it.
clear the line. Okay. Ooh.
Any of them or which ones? Is there a
I don't
timestamp
know.
I can go to? Here, let's go. Let's look. All right, that one, she's clearly crossing the line.
That one did not. What the fuck? Go back to that one. What the fuck?
This is the line, like right here, because that's also like right under the pull-up bar. Like they're all.
What did
going
she
to
just
that line.
hand? What did she just hand to Frederick?
There you go.
Oh.
Let's see. This is the line
shit.
right here.
Oh, so
What?
she's.
What do we look?
Is he allowed to hand her chalk?
Mother of God.
Hey, there's the yellow line over there that I'm looking at. Oh,
Which one? It's not this one right here. That's
oh,
not the one that you're talking about.
No, I can't even see that one.
There's a line right there in front of the matting.
Okay.
Right there where the mouse is. Like she's
Yeah.
across the mouse. It looks like she's stepping on the line, if we're being completely honest, which isn't good. Because this is a submission video. Yeah, usually the pull-up bar is being put right underneath the front of the line, which is where they're all running to. You can see it more clearly over here by Sarah, right? This right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So I guess it would just be the equivalent of that next to Annie.
Dude, Sarah's judges, that's a fucking major mistake, dude.
Terrible.
It's terrible. It
And
really
dude,
is
the
terrible.
thing that really pisses me off, and this is what everyone didn't get about Rich's video. It's like that wasn't a submission video by Rich. I go, yeah, that's the fucking point. It's a promo for CrossFit Mayhem, and they're not trying to incriminate Rich Froning by showing something that people are confused about, that being the wall ball height, right? That was the big thing of contention right then, was where are we supposed to throw the wall ball? Froning's clearly throwing it somewhere. Now none of us know because it's a promo video. And in this thing, which technically would be a promo video for daughter.com or daughter YouTube channel. Hey, everyone go watch Annie do the workout. Okay, cool. But she's incriminating Sarah with this judge right here. And nobody thought of it. But
that's a fucking great point. That is a fucking great point.
How did people not? This is me driving that point home. Fronings's
That is
video,
a
Ben
fucking great
Davidson,
point.
the video man, awesome
Yeah.
job because he's protecting the athletes. Buttery Bros, they fucked over Katrin in that one video. That was my Buttery Bros exposed. Because hey, look at Katrin David's daughter, not doing a single rep, but we're still gonna put this into our freaking video. And now you got Sarah here getting torn up because Andy wanted to put a video on the internet. Like, is her chin over the bar? I don't know. Why can this guy even tell? Fuck no, we can't tell. He's in the wrong spot. Who are you? Who is this person?
Why was Barry McCockiner watching this? Who watches this shit?
We do.
I don't know, man. I would never watch this unless there was commentary or something that I could take away and bring to you guys. So Barry, she looks like she's crossing the line to me. Fuck, have I been drinking tonight? No, I have not.
I'm going to the workout descriptions to see if there's anything about giving shock.
Hey, you know, my mom has been used as the demo girl for both 23.1 and 23.2. Like in the literature for the masters athletes, it's all my mom doing the demos for the movements, for the scaled movements.
That's where she was?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right?
That's very cool. How do I see that? You don't want to pull that up, do you?
No, I would. I would.
Foundations, upper. I'm looking for masters, right?
Yeah, I had a link on my phone, and my phone's not directly connected to this computer. It kind of sort of is.
Well, see, you told me that, and then I was looking for it when I was doing the judges course, and I didn't see her in the judges course, so I figured it was somewhere else.
Uh-oh.
And I don't see it on here either.
Thought I was getting in trouble. Oh. I
Is she
wonder
yelling at
I
you?
wonder where Susan is.
Don't tell anybody. Susan's drunk.
Don't tell anyone what?
Your mom. I thought.
No.
Your mom,
My
my
mom's
in trouble.
No. Oh no. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I see it here. I'm gonna send you a link to it. Hold on.
I do not read anywhere being anything about not being able to be handed chalk. What did you say you just did? You sent me something?
I sent you the PDF. But you're not allowed to interfere with the you're not allowed to touch any of the equipment. Is the chalk part of the equipment? I don't even know why they fuck around with that stuff. Like if it says in the rule book, like no one's allowed to touch anything unless otherwise stated, like why does anyone even like risk that?
This is what you wanted up, right? There she is.
Yeah, week 2. There's my mom. She was there for week 1 too. Kind of cool, right?
When did they do this?
Oh, a long time ago. When I worked there. Oh, that's not true. Maybe I'd already been fired. I think there was something fun. That was kind of funny, a funny part of it too.
Did she rub it in your face? Hey, I'm still being featured.
No, but it was funny too because she would go there and there were people there she liked, but there were people that I would just tear up on the podcast, like fucking Eubanks and shit.
And she'd have to walk next to him, stand in the same room as him.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. She's her own person. She handles it good. She's a
How
nice
old is
person.
your mom?
104. No.
Shut the fuck up.
79. Maybe she's 80. 79.
So say, for whatever age.
I don't care. Hey, listen, fucktard. Mark Fuentes. Who cares if they get handed chalk? What possible advantage does someone get over anyone else? Oh, look, the rest of us had to reach down 3 inches to get more chalk. Dude, there's fucking rules just for a fucking reason. That's all I'm saying. If there's fucking rules and you're a professional athlete, then just follow the rules. Lock your fucking knee out. Don't have someone fucking throw you a granola bar in the middle of the fucking workout. I hate to use other sports as examples, but no other sports are fucking doing that unless it's just part of the fucking protocol. Like in what's that sport where they fucking run that in a marathon? Like they got they got the state. You got to run the route, and they got the stations, and the people throw you water, and you can stop and get it, and blah blah blah. Like you just have the rules or don't have the fucking rules. Oh, he rode a skateboard, but it was only for 100 feet. And actually, a skateboard makes it harder because that kicking motion is less efficient and burns more energy. No, you can't ride a skateboard even for 100 feet, even if it was harder. I'm just saying keep the fucking rules. That's it. I'm just saying keep the fucking rules. Or don't. But they have rules. And it would be so much, and that's what fucking Hiller and I are just getting off on the fact that they're not following their own fucking rules. In the presentation for 23.2, James Hobart came on afterwards and said, don't anyone try anything like a sneaky accidental jerk.
Cheeky.
Well, and sneaky. He says sneaky and cheeky. It's like, dude, you can't write a better script for fucking Hiller and I to be like, what? It's just, it is what it is.
I just looked at that and I go, I wonder if someone's going to call in. It's like I triggered them to call.
Caller, hi.
Well, I just wanted you to have the opportunity to just, yell at me in person instead of
Mark Fuentes in the house.
This is good.
Okay, tell us. School us, Mr. Fuentes.
Well, I think the common movement clause covers the whole skateboard thing if you were to want to do that. But chalk is like, sure, why not? Why not have someone a granola bar either? Because they'll probably slow down their workout. They probably wouldn't want to, but
hey, if you were trying to get to the games, would you fuck around with any of that?
With someone handing me chalk?
Yeah, just with any
Sure.
like it says in the rule book, no one's allowed to touch any of the equipment unless stated by CrossFit Inc. Would you?
Yeah, but chalk is not equipment.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't screw with anything. I wouldn't draw any attention to myself for anything.
So what is water equipment?
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't have anyone interfere with my workout at all. Zero. If I was at actual games level, if I wanted to make it to the games, I wouldn't do anything to draw attention to myself at all like that. I wouldn't have anyone hand me water. I wouldn't have anyone hand me chalk. I wouldn't let my judge touch me at all. It would be just. I would be serious as a fucking heart attack. I'd be scared that some dickhead like Hiller would catch me, and it wouldn't be some compassionate.
Andrew, do you care if someone hands someone water or chalk in a workout?
It depends on whether or not there's a rule against it.
With the bad signal going up. Go ahead.
I think water and chalk is very different than turning on the rower, and there is no rule against water or chalk.
I think it's very different than turning on the rower too. I still wouldn't do it.
Now, I do think that there should be a rule saying that you should have no extrinsic help on an open workout. That's what I think, because the other day or yesterday, I did the workout in here and everyone watched me do it, and I didn't have, number one, a judge, but let's just say that I wanted to submit a video online and I had to change my own weights. I am at a huge disadvantage for having changed my own weights compared to everyone else who now did the workout. And let's just say I did have a judge. Now, that judge's job is also to change my weights, but that's not their job. Their job should be to judge. Correct?
Yeah.
I think the biggest fuck up here is they should say you cannot have any help. Your judge is there to judge. If your judge gives you water, that's help.
The only reason why you should get help for changing weights, the only reason you should get help is if you're running the games and just for the sake of logistics, you have to have help so that you're not taking forever to get everything on and off the field and stuff like that.
Or how about this? How about this? If I'm a black guy and it's Saturday night at 8 p.m. and I'm on the freeway and the speed limit's 65, I go 64. I don't go 65 or 66. I don't go 65 because I don't want to fucking what if my speedometer's off? And I don't go 66 because I know fucking cops hate black dudes and are going to pull me over.
I can tell in in your heart you really believe that too. Sevan.
But I'm just a metaphor. I'm just metaphor. I'm speaking like that. That was my woke persona, Sevana. That's non-binary Sevan speaking.
Can you put Sevan back on? Sevan is really dumb. I don't like Sevan.
Thank you. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go. Someone pulled that up as kind of an example, the speeding thing. If I've been drinking and driving, I go fucking 64. Everything's on the fucking line. I go 64 and a 65.
Yeah. Let me give a counter example.
Please.
I was a judge.
We're like a real sports show with you calling in. This is fucking great.
I was a judge at the 2021 games, right? For the teams, the adaptive, the age groups. So we were all gathered together, one of the briefings, and one of the guys goes, because it was a thruster, I think, too. Does the head have to go through the window? Right, was his question. Meaning, not only does they have to show control at the top of the rep, but does the head have to break a plane through the window? And I thought,
I feel you. I hear you.
To me, that's a dumb question because I'm like, look, the standard is full extension, overhead. I'm not watching the head. I'm watching the arms. And there's a straight line from the toes all the way to the top. That's what I'm watching. I'm not watching the head go through a window because the head through the window thing is a point of performance.
Mark, I agree with you 100%, but Hiller actually talked about that at the Zealous games. There were people at the Zealous games that had full extension. It was a good thruster, but they didn't fucking put their head through the window.
But it's not about the head being in the window. It's about that. That's a point of performance that's a point that coaches use to go, hey, when you're doing this rep, focus on putting your head to the window. That way, your body ends up in the position that it needs to be. But really what we're looking for is a straight line. But we're not going to tell a newbie that. We're not going to tell a newbie, hey, because they're not going to be self-aware enough. So they say head to the window, that kind of thing. So, but if someone goes out there as an athlete and says, all right, the new standard is now head through the window. And this is going 64 and a 65 is a head through the window. They're going to be focused on something where now their hips aren't like straight. So what we're going to tell them is we're focusing on the wrong thing is what I'm saying.
Well,
you have to
maybe, but then let's say that I think at the Zellos thing, it said the head actually had to be in front of the arms or something. No, it didn't.
No.
Oh, well, so I agree with you in theory, but it needs to be stated that way. Like, hey, I would have loved to have been like, hey, the bar just has to be moving in the right direction. Bend your knee as much as you fucking want.
For the record, I agree with what Mark's saying.
You do agree?
I agree with what Mark's saying.
And what is he saying? I think I agree with it too, but reiterate what he's saying.
Bar over the elbow, over the shoulder, over the hip, over the knee, over the heel, which is a straight line. It's like you're just stacking the bones.
Right.
The question that he said was asked was, does the head need to come through? Which the head has nothing to do with the body being in a straight line. The head could be, I guess it could be way the fuck back there, but there's a good chance that it won't once you have hit straight line.
Okay. But then let me also reiterate this, Mark. If I was being judged and I had one shot at it, it might be a good idea to remember that cue, that point of performance. You saw in Froning's early years, I mean, he puts his head through.
Yeah,
there'll be no mistake. You even saw that the Annie video that we saw when he did a thruster. At one point, Hiller was like, "Oh shit, did she actually have that straight up?" But if she would have pushed her head through, we would have known. But it was flirting with disaster. But I agree with you. I agree with you in theory.
The same thing for this. So if you guys talking about feet going backwards or walking a little bit at the top of the rep, if it's not explicitly forbidden, it's allowed. Everything in the common movement clause, you could debate that as much as you want. But if this person's like, okay, Annie's here, she's going to walk backwards on a rep. As long as that knee doesn't redip, that's a good rep.
Her right knee does bend. What do you mean redip?
I don't see a redip there. I don't see a bending. I don't see an additional bend.
Not in that lift, but one of her lifts. Maybe it's the next one.
Weren't you guys talking about how she's walking backwards though?
Yeah, hold on. Final lift.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Here we go. Let's see. She does both. That right leg bends and then it goes back up, and then she takes a step back. I'm not so much worried about. I'm not, but you know what? Hers isn't. Vellner's. It's both knees.
Yeah, no, Vellner needs to be no rep.
Oh, you do agree? Sure. What the fuck, Mark?
Yep, it's a rebend. What Vellner did.
Okay, well then we're on the same page. I'm okay with Annie's too. Fuck, let's shake hands. I wish I could shake your hand. Done deal. Take your girl.
So you guys are on the same. You're on the same team now.
Yeah.
Hiller, you're saying that Vellner was a good rep?
No. Neither of them were good reps.
Based on the rules.
What CrossFit put out. God damn it! It's like,
Do it. We have plenty of time. Go ahead.
Based on what CrossFit put out,
someone's saying Hiller needs a C4. Jesus, he's not that sleepy.
No, I'm just listening. I'm for once. Based on what CrossFit put out, this rep by Annie, perfectly fine, because she's walking around, she's just stabilizing the lift. Based on what CrossFit put out, both of what Vellner did were not okay, but they allowed both of them, which is why there's an issue.
Right.
Because on the second one, he's bent. On the first one, he takes that giant step forward, which you could arguably say is some sort of a jerk / stabilize, but that's the issue.
Yeah, but the only thing, they really missed the part on this whole workout where this should just be you. Like, you load your bar, you touch all the equipment, you get your own everything. Like, that's what I think. I mean, for the love of God, if you're worried about them hitting something heavy or giving them enough time, give them an extra minute. Say, hey, you got 6 minutes instead of 5 minutes, and now you got to load your own bar. I've never seen the issue with that. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks, guys. That's my piece. So
thanks for calling. I apologize for swearing at you earlier.
Good. We cleared it up, so I think we're back to
Okay.
We love each other again, right?
Okay.
All right. Bye.
Thanks for calling. Good call. I don't apologize for swearing at Todd earlier.
Tank Top Todd, Yami is in the same league as Knifer, so he's good with the reps. They're good. Hard to argue that. And he's
Same league as
coaches.
Knifer.
And he's coaches on another level. There's no doubt. That dude's
They're
a
good.
beast. Peter Buttigieg. Anyone note that the description says any configuration of the pull-up bar, but the diagram has 2 options? I don't see an issue with that. Yeah, I mean, how many options did you want them to give you, Mr. Peter? Mason Mitchell, no, if you walk even with straight legs, you have now lowered your height before bar has been at the top of the rep. That's a jerk. An absolutist like myself.
Dude, the only way that they could have done this would have been to say, don't move your feet. You can't rebend it at all. Because it fixes everything. Do you disagree? If your feet move, if you rebend your knees or your hips once they've been extended, it doesn't count.
If you want to follow the rules, what you're saying is true. If you want to follow the rules. I don't know if we want to follow the ruls.
Todd and I are on good terms again. We're good again. Sorry, I brought your comment down.
Oh,
Todd and I are good terms again.
Okay, hold on a second. Can you explain? While you explain split times, I'm going to pull up Jason Grubb's post.
Oh, you want me to explain split times? I would have to bet that there's no context to this, so I would have to bet
just for this workout. Yeah.
It would be, how long did your set of 10, 15, 20 burpees take you? And maybe it was, what was your average split of 5 reps over the course of those 25 burpees? So if you're getting fatigued and your 25 burpees are now 10 reps per burpee instead of 7 reps per burpee on the set of 10, your split times are exaggerated. And they're probably more likely talking about the shuttle runs because it's always 10. And you could see on a MCU post that Roman's first round was 58 seconds. And I believe his final round of shuttle runs was 1:18 seconds.
So it's basically take all the shuttle runs, and each time you set a shuttle run, that's the split time. Right?
Will you fuck me up if I pull up a morning chalk up post?
No, not at all.
Right.
I'm gonna play this. Well, someone's saying this bet. I love Jason Grubb. Everyone be cool here. Everyone be cool. What are you talking about? Is this his whole one and done? That was tough.
I bet he beat me too. He's the man.
Ready, I'm ready.
Where is he doing it?
Configuration 2, by the way, on the whatever they're called, the spreadsheet workout description.
Okay, here he is. That looked good to me.
He's hiding his knees.
What?
That's no good, homie.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Damn it, Jason. Don't do yourself like that. Now we're not talking about Annie incriminating Sarah. We're talking about Jason incriminating Jason.
Shit.
Oh.
He probably got a YouTube channel where we can really bust his ass up. Oh shit.
He does.
Mr. Grubb.
It's a well-performing YouTube channel as well.
Damn, Mr. Grubb.
This is your painter's tape, by the way, isn't it?
Hey, this is a games champion right here.
Champion, right.
That first one looks good to me. But this one, something weird's definitely going on. Okay, he's up.
That's their extension. You can't rebend anymore.
So there
you go.
Damn.
Can't play again. I think he bends even more. Yep.
Oh yeah, there was a little stutter, maybe even a double bend.
There you go.
Little up and.
That's unfortunate.
Oh,
and then you see it. Well, and then the issue is you see what's straight again. It's kind of the instance I say, like, once you show us what a good rep is, we see Sarah Sigmund's daughter doing chin over the bar pull-ups, breaking the plane. So it's very clear what it looks like when she doesn't do it the right way in that video.
Right.
Here's split times.
Right.
This is what I was talking about. I was wrong. Pat had 58 seconds on the first round, but this is the split of 10 shuttle rounds every round. And I don't think these are correct, actually.
What has happened to the morning chalk up? I went over to their YouTube station. They're just they're done. They're just done.
Should we go over there?
God, got more content. Cozy Ghost agree in a competition, lock it and leave it. No issues to follow. Yeah, look at 3 weeks ago. Yeah, they're done.
Three weeks ago, homie.
Hey, there's some crazy incriminating shit coming out, by the way, of people. This is going to be a mess. There's some shit that Hiller showed me today of people with pull-up bars that I'm sure he can't say yet, but this is elite level athletes. Like clearly they can touch the pull-up bar when they're flat-footed. It's crazy shit.
That wasn't one of my finds either, but it was in a chat with me, and I fucking, that's bad.
God, I hope that's wrong. I hope that's wrong. I hope it's so wrong. I really like that athlete.
Same.
I really like that athlete. I really like Grubb too. What are you gonna do? I give him a pass. What am I gonna do?
I was wondering if he put that video up. He did not. Anything else I should pull up while I'm on here?
Why does his account and his thumbnails look better than my shit?
I don't know. Did he hire your backup guy? Or is that Taylor?
Elite doesn't mean ethical.
You ever do this? Look at your own show.
It's
at 14,000 already. That's pretty cool.
That's you doing it. It's probably at 15,000. That's probably like behind. Holy shit! Look at that picture trolling the leaderboard of coming up of J.R. Howell. I think that's Bruce Wayne making those. I made that 23.2 one. The Greg
really
video
like
is still down.
This one right here. Yeah, somebody asked me about that earlier.
Bruce is making tons of these. Look we have Dallas Alexander coming on. Do you guys know who that is? That's fucking Canadian Special Forces. Wouldn't take the jab, and now he's coming on the GB jab.
Look at this picture of JR just cropped on top of, what is that, fucking Christopher Columbus?
I don't know. It's crazy.
Right here. This Josh Bridges one is pretty good. I'm a fan of that. And whoever made this one with you and the AI, that's great.
Bruce Wayne.
Nice job, Bruce.
Wad Zombie did they? What about this school bus?
School bus is good, but you've used that before.
I have?
Right.
I have used the crash school bus?
Let's see. Let's check out my photographic memory.
DNC, Austin Miller, Canadian money, $6.99. I haven't used this broken school bus before. You're out of your mind.
That was 8 days ago. There's the school bus.
Mm-hmm.
I swear you and I did it. Oh, it's a train.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. 9 months ago, there was a train. That was close.
Yeah.
I get the locomotives confused.
Hey, I watched Talking Elite Fitness did a show, like a pre-show for 23 point something.
Which one?
Now I don't know what it was. It has a lot of views. It had 24,000 views on YouTube. But Brian now, it looks like Talking Elite Fitness is now Brian, Lauren, Tommy, and Shawnee. All four.
Brian's on Talking Elite Fitness?
I think he's their dude now. We'll have to
Is he
figure
your
that
dude
out.
still?
Now that's a good question.
Oh, no.
No, I'm sure he is. The question is the Hiller, will I still have him? Will I change the lock? Will I change the locks on the door?
I'm the captain now. That's what you're saying, right?
No, I have to have Brian. Let's just stop doing game shit if we don't have Brian. Just move on to something else. We'll move on to. Oh, that's why I'm going to be doing frisbee golf with Brian. We're done with the CrossFit stuff. I don't know where Patrick Clark is. We have to ask Brian what happened. See, Brian was at Morning Chalk Up, then he was at Bar Bend, now he's over at Talking Elite Fitness, I think.
The most amazing about Brian, and I think you said this recently, is he's like a walking encyclopedia. You can just, hey, who's that? And he did a podcast with somebody in the space named Claire. Did you see this bit?
Oh, I did. I watched a video of it, and Brian said he invited her onto the podcast on Tuesday. I think that chick's coming onto our podcast with us.
Is she? Okay, well, here, I'll pull her up because I thought that this was a good bit from Brian because what he does is exactly what he says he's trying to do here.
Jethro Cardona, did you notice that Patrick Clark and Scott Schweitzer had a tiff like 2 weeks ago in the comments? They had it out.
No way.
Brian was just left bar bend after 2 weeks. What the fuck? Bury my cock in her.
That wasn't very
Allison
long.
NYC, Brian makes me sleepy. Like, is that code for horny or just sleepy?
That sounds like something straight out of Austin Powers. Do I make you brandy, baby? Do you make me sleepy, baby?
No, Brian is just a friend of the show, Talking Elite Fitness. I don't know. Pull up Lauren Fisher's video.
Which one?
Let's look at she's over at Training Think Tank.
Does Lauren
You know
Fisher
that?
have a YouTube?
I went to her. I'm on her Instagram. Where?
Okay, well, I'm on her YouTube now. She has a 23.1 tip video. Dude, when did I become your backhand guy?
That sounds so sweet. There was someone else at Training Think Tank I was tripping on too. Lauren Fisher's over there and someone else. I bet Brian can't wait. Wait, where are we? Oh shit. Vindicate. I bet Brian can't wait to partake in the emoji draft. Good times. He would never do that. He's pretty protective over his brand.
He is. What am I looking for here? Oh, I
Wow,
see some
this dude.
bats.
Hey, this guy's been around forever.
Tank Top Todd?
Yeah.
Drywall. Hey, dude, do you know Drywall?
I don't know if I know him, but I know of the days of him. I didn't do any internet shit. Like, I was too busy making shit to worry about Drywall. But Drywall and Wadcast podcast. That's I've been on that show. That's with Eddie If, right? That's his show. And Bethany Shadburn. Yes, Bethany Shadburn is at Training Think Tank now. I was kind of hoping she would retire because I wanted to interview her, and then she kind of fell off the I don't know, the schedule or something, or she didn't want to, or we didn't want to, or something. Well, I know we did. I know we would never not want to. Okay, Lauren Fisher's pull-ups. Okay, here we go. How'd you find this? Where is this?
This is on Lauren Fisher's Instagram.
Okay, let's do it.
And I'm paused at this moment here where it appears as if Raptis has essentially an entire foot on the ground, but her hand is still touching the bar.
Wait, where is this?
Training Think Tank.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that bar is not high enough for Alexis Raptis. What the fuck is going on? This can't be real.
This
Can you play this
no
video?
rep with 70. Yeah, I can play it, but that was a pause where she's coming off of the bar. I don't know if I'm going to be able to grab something better than that while we're doing it live.
They're moving good. I don't know if Alexis Raptis had both her feet over the line either. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That doesn't look. I
that's
mean,
a
there's
bad
even
look.
a slight bend in the knee, and the hand is still on the bar, right?
Wow.
And the elbow's bent. Imagine if you straighten that thing out.
Holy shit. Huge anus, TTT, or some fucking cheaters. Easy, buddy. Easy. That's my girl, Miss
Easy.
Raptis. She's definitely not a cheater.
So, did you see the thing with James Sprague either?
Oh, no. What if just people just drop like flies this year, just getting canceled?
James Sprague.
I bet you at least 75% of this affiliate members didn't even check the thumbs together. I wouldn't check. I wouldn't check any of the standards.
Oh, did he take that down? Oh, he took it down.
What did he have?
A video of him doing the workout, or maybe is it a story? He took it all down. Oh man, dude, people are being wild.
What happened?
He was doing the workout. He had a score of 170 something, way up there. And then when you're watching it, he appears to not be doing it to a bar that's high enough because he's just rocketing through these things. I need to hide my screen for a minute because I have messages with James and I need to see if they're in here. I do have permission from James to share this, so I'll do it right now.
Wow, here we go. Fuck.
Yeah.
Who knew that the show would start getting crazy at an hour 50? Can't wait to see your update on Clydesdale. Whose update?
All right.
Victor Brown. Victor Brown. It's fair. Raptus's reps are perfect. Fuck off. I agree. I agree.
How do I show this without showing the entire
Jesus,
fucking
Mason
message?
is a savage. At this point, Andrew Hiller, I just assume that most high-level athletes cheat. The average affiliate holds much higher standards. Holy shit. I no.
I don't know if I can show this without showing like my entire messaging inbox, which is unfortunate. But it's basically just him showing that he's to the standard. Because I asked, and I go, "Can you show me a picture of it?" And he actually posted it to his Instagram at one point. And he said that he was being reamed so hard by everybody that he apparently pulled it all down. And he was just showing off his workout video. And then he also showed that he had measured it the right way.
Can you take a screenshot of it and then text it to me and I post it?
Yeah. Give me a minute. I'm on it. Yeah, it's nuts, huh?
I mean, we were screwing around, right? Showing that like the shenanigans you could pull. You could pull your shoulders down.
Right. And I've seen a handful of these that you just think it's the exact same thing that crosses my mind. I go, wow, that looks really fucking close. And I was actually going to repost this, but considering he was already going through a hard time, I'm like, dude, this picture is just of your upper body. Like, what's going on below the belt?
You know, Greg donated this morning $20,000 to that on the show when he called in. to that, yeah, 5,000 to the gym in Alaska and 15,000 to the family with the kid that.
I sent it your way.
Yeah, no, Sevan gets no reps from mic use. What are you talking about? I'm using the mic great. Come on, FitCom Media, tell me, advises me. You sent it?
What's wrong? Yeah. What's wrong with your mic?
I don't know. Maybe I was talking like back here or something.
I think if I sip on this late, I'll be fine.
No.
Oh
shit, that doesn't work.
I know. That's why I didn't post it. But it is the exact same picture he put up earlier, just zoomed in. So I can clarify that. It's the same picture, but he just zoomed in.
Well, his shoulders. Okay, so I can share this. I guess it's hard to take. I guess this works.
If I were to just put that on the internet without much of a background to it, it would have been ripped apart. This isn't a picture. You can't see his legs. And I go, well, the picture of his legs is right here. I mean, it's not right here any longer because he brought it down, but it was right there. Oh, cool. Okay. Luke Parker doing a thruster. Let's see how this one looks.
I have to close a bunch of windows before I share this so people don't see all my...
For the record, Luke Parker's thruster looks immaculate. Should I show that?
Sure, please.
Just to give Luke Parker some props right here. Because for everyone who wants to know what a good hard thruster looks like.
A good hard thruster.
If they ever stop showing each other during the pump up, here you go. Here he goes.
Wow. Hey, and he jumps, and it would have been really easy for him to re-dip, and he didn't. It would have been really easy for him to re-dip, and he didn't. Yeah.
Looks like 290 something.
That's the thing. Like, yeah, that's.
Hey, I think it might be worth playing this right now, which is your bit on. Oh, here. Okay. That's the Sprague picture of his hands. And I can confirm I saw his entire rest of his body. He's not doing anything weird.
Look at his shoulders, too. His arms look straight, and he's pushing pretty high. I mean.
But when you watch the video in real time, it looked like there was something fishy going on.
It did?
When you watch the video, yes. However, the picture clears it up.
Is this the way your fingers have to be? You got to make the international symbol for vagina?
The Illuminati sign? No, you're supposed to do this.
Oh, this.
But is there really too big of a difference? I don't think there's any difference.
All right.
Can I play this video that you took from earlier? Because
Sure. Yeah.
this
feet were too wide set. Oh shit. Like he was doing the fucking splits. Hey, were there any rules of where your feet had to be when your hands were up? Did they talk about that?
Well, I'm on the scorecard right now.
Wow.
Your feet, while standing with the hips and knees straight, extend the arms. Feet together. It says, with the athlete standing behind the bar, the feet have to be together.
Oh, okay. Look at this. This person, Jason Rosales, all Mayhem athletes have good thrusters, probably because they programmed 1 rep max recently. But Grubb was is a Mayhem athlete. Probably get ass pounded by Rich tonight.
Why can't I hear this?
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay. Here we go. I want to ask you one superficial question. Okay.
Yeah.
Because we got this little incident yesterday during the open. I'd like to hear your opinion on it. the one of the workouts was you had 5 minutes to do a max thruster. And so when you did the thruster, you were supposed to, you started in the rack position, you lowered and you pushed up, you had to do it in one clean movement. And at the top, there was to be no extra knee bend. Do you agree with that? That if you're going to set a max thruster and there would be a standard for it, there would be just have to go straight up.
So what you're talking about is the thing we used to call the Grady McDonald, where you before you get to full extension, you do a little jerk.
Yes.
Re-engage the hip and knees, and so it's like a very, very high kind of jerk movement, and get a good rhythm doing that. Do that every time. It's never really one movement. I know the fault.
In competition, do you give that a no rep?
You have to, or you have to let everyone do it.
Right. Bingo.
It's
Okay.
kind of like bouncing the deadlift. If one guy can't, the other can. The poor guy that can't, that's following the rule, is at a decided disadvantage on the guy that. I mean, we had guys that learned how, especially with the solid rubber plates on cement, to accelerate the negative portion and actually have it clear 15 inches on the rebound, you know? And that's an entirely different movement. The same thing with this Grady McDonald movement.
All right. Well, it was good to hear you weigh in on that. Dude, I love hearing your voice.
That's it. That's all you ever have to hear.
Case
it's all
closed.
I ever say, which is if you allow one person to do it and half of the world is doing it the right way, they're all at a huge disadvantage.
Elliot Sulkus, is that a real name? Is that one of those? Greg fucking invented this shit. Now we've got people running the show, letting this shit slide. Well, what's so funny? Do you want to see one more funny thing? Did you look at this?
Yeah, I'll turn this off.
I don't want to get.
What am I looking at?
God, am I drunk when I post that shit? Why do I do that to myself?
I don't know. I think you look good. California hormones.
I want to show you this. This just shows me how I don't want to get started on how stupid it is that they posted this on CrossFit.com Instagram. Like, I'm all for posting on games. I'm not going to get started on that. I already did that this morning.
On this,
but I want to show you this. Look at what CrossFit posts. It's so fucking insincere. Look at. I never got my I'll gift card. And then they stay tuned to get open announcement. Okay, hold on. For free entrees.
Keep this shit on the game site.
A double chicken. Just chicken. Look at this is Becky Harsh. This is the judge we were talking about earlier. Bowl, light white rice, double fajita, veggies, double pico on the side. You must love double unders then. That's what CrossFit responded.
What the fuck does that even mean? Wait, scroll up a little bit. Scroll up, please. Blair, none. Because they have sunflower oil. That's my guy, Blair.
Bam. Burritos to go, brown rice, black beans, chicken, actually double chicken, cheese, mild, and guac. Will Brandstetter, he's smart one. That Michael Hustle to go, always on the run. You probably have a solid Murph. And they get this theme where they joke around with every single person, like putting in, tune into the, where is it? Hold on. Just everything about it is so fucking insincere.
Keep going.
Burrito bowl with steak, rice, no cheese, guac. And then CrossFit responds, good stuff. You know it's extra, but you get it anyway. You probably love 2-part workouts. A good one rep max after a Metcon. It's almost like it's a fucking AI responding. But you know what?
Damn.
The people are eating this shit up. It's like some millennial fucking moron that sorry, I shouldn't attack a whole. I'm fine. It's like some millennial moron who gets paid $12 an hour fucking answering these. Listen, look at this. This is fucking nuts. This is where it's just like a fuck you to everyone in CrossFit, which once again, I'd be okay if it was on the games, but it's on CrossFit too. Look at burrito bowl, white rice, extra pinto beans, extra fajita veggies, carnitas, mild guac, large chips. CrossFit responds, large chips, delicious. Do you use them to eat your burrito bowl as nachos? Listen, fucktard.
This is the CrossFit Games fucking Instagram.
Why are you promoting large chips? Like, I don't care if you eat that stuff. Go ahead. It's not what the brand is supposed to be promoting. It's just
because they sucked that $10 million dick or whatever they paid them.
Yeah. Soon. Hey, and this opens the door. Soon they're going to be kneeling. There's going to be someone kneeling for the national anthems. They're going to be forcing the athletes to get the injection because they're going to be taking money from Pfizer. I mean, I think everyone knows the NFL took like $120 million from Pfizer. Of course, those dudes have to get the injection. It's just all. I just wish.
Sort of the next. Can you slide over? Click on the arrow next to what's your order. There you go. What do you think about this?
I hope Tia and Justin are making a shitload of money from it, but it's fucking hilarious that people are actually saying in the comments, oh my God, Justin, that's my favorite bowl too. Or Tia, that one's fire. It's like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? They get paid for this.
First of
and
all,
I'm
Tia,
glad they get paid.
sucks.
But next week, Justin might be eating Taco Bell. What'd you say, Hiller?
No one eats that bowl, Tia. That bowl sucks. It's terrible. Hey, Sevan, what's your Chipotle bowl?
I haven't had one in fucking 20 years. I mean, I used to eat that shit. There's one right by my house, and I used to eat that shit every day.
And what you just said, which is next week, it might be Taco Bell. Right?
Yeah, it could be Taco Bell, and good on him. I hope he makes a shitload of money. But it's like the people are communicating with him like this is real. There's nothing about this that's real. Extra sloppy. Couldn't agree more with Sevan on this one. You're both idiots on Vellner and Lane Norton, though.
What'd you say about Lane Norton?
He's a douche. He's starting to act like a woke douche. He went after Paul Saladino, made a whole post and didn't say anything. He sounds like a fucking white, like a white douche, a white woke douche. He just sounds like I didn't mean white. He is white. He's mean. He's vile. He's a fucking.
And how are we wrong about Vellner?
Oh, he wants to give Vellner a pass. I want to give him a pass too.
I don't.
Fuck
he's
the
gonna
rules.
get one.
Fuck the rules. Give him a pass. You just hate the rules, extra sloppy. That's why you're extra sloppy. You hate the rules. Stay true to the brand. Don't let this shit stay. Keep this shit on the game side where you have all the retards.
And what you're saying is that collaboration at the top, right? CrossFit Games and CrossFit.
Do not run fucking ads on fucking the black page. Do not run ads on. They have that's what you call. That's what we used to call this, the black page, CrossFit. You don't run fucking ads on the black page ever. You never let anything into the house of the affiliates or the methodology ever, 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 ever. Listen to this, Georgiana Brain. You're as fucking tarded as fucking he is. Do you want me to pull it up right now? Lane is none of those things. He follows what current research supports. Please, how about just what common sense supports? I'll pull it up for you, Georgiana.
Jethro knows.
I'll pull it.
I made a video on Vellner. That's what Jethro's talking about.
I'll pull it up for you, Georgiana. Here, let's go. Lane Norton.
Jethro Vellner lost his title.
He's a fucking hater. Is it this one right here? Hold on.
I love Chipotle and CrossFit. Go F yourself if you're going to make CrossFit about hating corporate sponsors. In the end, fitness is a hobby, not a religion. Get over it. Cozy Ghost has been on fire all day, and then he's just throwing this at us.
No, I missed it. Hold on. I'm looking for my.
Homie, I just read the whole thing to you.
I'm sorry. I'm searching for my Paul Saladino clip to put Georgiana on her place.
All right. Well, in relation to this, CrossFit and CrossFit Games going after Chipotle, cool. I'm actually a huge fan of Chipotle personally, but I've also eaten it basically no less than 3 times a week since I was.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Old.
That's just another. That guy's not listening either. This guy's fucking.
I bet if
not
I go into my
either.
trash can in my house, I'll find some, and I take that thing out every day. But there will be Chipotle in there, and the thing that Sevan keeps talking about, and we talk about with it. What is it that you say? It's the someone keeps on changing. They sell little pieces of themselves. It's not. It's the
brand equity. They're spending their brand equity. Never span the and here's the thing. I love CrossFit and I love Chipotle. Go fuck yourself if you're going to make CrossFit about hating corporate sponsors. Dude, they own CrossFit when they take money. They own you. They own you. It's what you want to grab your ankles, Cozy Ghost, and be like, just ram that cock into me as hard as you can. I don't. I'll let the games do that. But I want to stand for the little bit of truth that we have around health and fitness and wellness. And I want to keep it true with the methodology. I know it's really hard to understand, by the way, too, because we're surrounded by fucking sellouts. I know it's really hard to understand, but we should never, ever fucking let those fucking, well, it's not my company.
Before you play this, when you did the episode of the Liver King, and this will get people all riled up because it's the Liver King. That was what, maybe 12, 14 months ago at this point when you interviewed him, and it was 3 hours long.
Yeah.
Somewhere towards the back end of that episode, you had a bit where you were asking him about things that he put out into production, and people left and right are asking him if they want to make a Liver King this or Liver King that. And he spoke about a Liver King line of knives, blades, swords. It kind of goes really closely along with what he was doing, the ancestral lifestyle.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I don't want to do that, because the further away I get from my message, every time I do stuff like that, it just takes away from the one thing that I'd hold near and dear. And those are the 9 ancestral tenets. And that was him pushing away people who are paying him money to push a product, because the second he did that, you sell a piece of yourself.
Your brand equity. You spend your brand equity. Don't do that to the affiliates. Georgiana Brain. That's a great name. I've seen it all. You can't convince me of anything by Saladino, who's not an expert in many of the things he speaks on. Only woke people use the term expert anymore. Don't use that anymore. And I'm not trying to convince you of anything about Paul Saladino, just so you know, who makes claims on foods unsupported by literature. Okay, but you've now done exactly what I'm going to show you that Lane has done. You haven't said anything to me except you want me to believe you because you used the word expert, and I can't do that. And so here's Lane. Here's Lane taking shots at Paul Saladino with no fucking proof. This is how the woke mafia works. This is exactly how they work. Right here, I'm going to play it for you. This is how cancel culture works. Right here.
Paul Saladino fan before this. This video is disgusting.
I hate Paul, and this video is disgusting. I don't like him. That's okay.
To see what they serve in the cafeteria in a children's hospital. Western medicine doesn't really care what they feed patients. Pretty sure they don't.
Anyone who's been, so now Paul has made a claim. Western medicine doesn't care what they feed people. Anyone who's ever been to a fucking hospital knows that that's 100% true. But you don't have to take his word on it. That's just his premise. And like a 12-year-old girl, Lane Norton rolls his eyes. Huh? We got some facts here.
Care what they feed kids either.
Oh, and a head shake. It's good. Solid.
Even more saddening. So let's go check it out. Got French fries and chicken tenders.
And Paul's showing that he cares because he's specifically a pediatric hospital, children's hospital. He shows the French fries
with 409.
He shows the cake.
Calories. Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
He shows the Cheetos.
Orange vanilla Coca-Cola.
He shows the Coca-Cola.
Should treat our children better.
He makes a statement. We should treat our children better. Does anyone refute that?
It's crazy. We need to do better for our kids.
We need to do better for our kids.
Oh, I love it when people use sick kids as props to.
That's the way he's using sick kids as props. Where does that even come from, Georgiana? Was that in the literature? Is that what makes him an expert?
I didn't see any kids.
Yeah, But he's trying to stand up for kids. How is anything? How did this get by? Okay, I'll take it. Lane does a lot of great work and points out a lot of fucked up shit. Cool. Okay. He's great. He's awesome. But he shit the bed here. This is just a complete fucking joke.
Push their agenda. I had several people from this hospital reach out to me.
He had several people from this hospital reach out to me. Liar. Liar. Prove me wrong. He's lying.
Imagine defending hospital food. What in the fuck?
I had several people reach out to me from this hospital
and say there actually are some healthy options.
There actually are some healthy options.
In that,
I know I go back and forth on lane 2. I'm just, the truth is, Bruce, I go back and forth on lane 2. I go back and forth on lane 2.
Cafeteria that he completely glossed over.
He wasn't even, hey, he wasn't even using kids as a prop. That's Lane projecting. He's stating the facts. It's a fucking children's hospital. That's Lane spinning woke bullshit. He says he completely glossed over. He's given us no facts. But he did establish that he hates Paul in the beginning. He's disgusted by him.
It's not sensationalist. We all know what's most important to Paul. Secondly, if
more conjecture,
a particular patient has a specific dietary need or requirement,
now he's like, now you know that hospital, if someone has a specific dietary need, and it just goes on with this idiocy. You can watch it. I've already done this once to him, but it's sloppy.
Hey, can you tell me really quick what made him watch that and made him upset? What does he have against Paul?
He hates
What's
Paul.
the issue?
This dude's a fucking world-class fucking hater. That's the problem. That's why people go back and forth on him like me. Like sometimes you're like, okay, this is pretty good. And then you're like, hey, dude, you're missing the target totally. He's the guy who's like, there's no proof that this amount of fentanyl kills you, but never mentions, but omits the fact that like, hey, everyone who does, a large majority of the people who do this much amount of fentanyl end up doing this much and dying. And that fentanyl is fucking causing the collapse of the fucking the drug culture right now. It's fucking killing people by the fucking tens of thousands. He'll omit all of that, but talk about, hey, it's okay if you take a little fentanyl. And you just get sick of his fucking unable to contextualize or put anything in relativity.
I know you haven't seen this, but what you're talking about here made me think about it, because Paul Saladino is going to a school and talking about how it's no good, right? And
you mean a hospital? He's going to a hospital and says it's no good. Yeah,
right. He's saying the food there is no good.
Yeah.
And somehow Lane Norton found something wrong in that.
Yeah,
which we don't see it, right?
Right.
It's not good.
He doesn't show it to us. He's the guy who's supposed to be all the literature. He spent some of his brand equity there. That's what happened. He spent some of his brand equity there. We're supposed to believe him. We're supposed to just hate on Paul.
This right here is a guy. His name is Penguins. He's a huge YouTube channel. And right here in this video, he goes over how these two people are found trying to make a video. They hire this dude over here to play a homeless person.
Yeah.
And they make this huge fucking truck full of ramen. And they make this video about how they're going to help this homeless dude by feeding him ramen out of their truck. And so they give him this bowl, and then they just give him this handful of noodles. Look, they go into the back of this flatbed truck, and he grabs a handful of ramen noodles. And like this, when you're watching this, and you can find out that they hired this guy, and they actually tried to get away with making it a good deed. That's clear as day. But the parallel I'm trying to draw is I don't get how Lane Norton could have looked at that and even chalked it anywhere near close to that, to the point where he'd make a post about it. Do you follow or no?
No,
that's
but
where my head goes with it.
I do like the truck full of noodles.
These people make a truck full of noodles and try to fake doing a good deed, so they had a friend of theirs go pretend to be homeless.
One of his big points in the full video is YouTube is that they don't feed the patients cafeteria food.
That's in Saladino's full YouTube video.
No, maybe in maybe in Lane Norton's.
Hello, Sevan.
Hi, I guess I'm just not attracted to the dude's presentation at all either. Okay, go. I'm biased. Hi, yes. caller.
Hey, Sevan, Sevan Podcast here.
Hey, what's up,
I work at a hospital, and we just had an event on healthy eating. And I said to the chef, "Why isn't this served in the cafeteria?" And he says, "It's too expensive." He says, "Carbs are cheap, and that's why it's served." But is there healthy options? Oh, of course they have salad in the cooler. Yes, of course. So that's all I got to say about that. So who was it that you're showing at the hospital? He's correct.
I bet you. I've been to hospital cafeterias and I haven't seen one healthy option in there. I've been in. I was just at I just went to a ski resort. There wasn't one healthy option in the place. Not even one. Not even the hot dog was stuffed with some like weird cheese or something. I believe that if you are in a hospital and you're saying like, "Hey, can I get a fucking pork chop and a handful of lettuce?" that they could probably make it to you. Do I think it's on the fucking menu? No. I think for breakfast, they walk in there. I stayed at a hospital for 2 weeks as a young boy. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. They come in there. There's two choices. It's like airplane food. It's fucking a bowl of fucking sugar cereal and a glass of fucking orange juice. Or I mean, that's what they feed you. Even when I stayed at a really fucking nice hospital, John Muir in like Lafayette or something, Walnut Creek, California, for 2 weeks. It's fucking.
But the biggest thing that stuck out to me was
they bring you Jello and ice cream, and there was ice cream with every fucking meal when I stayed in the fucking hospital. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh man, I was gonna say what stood out to me the most is when he says it's cheaper to serve carbs.
Of course, dude. It's all garbage. How is a hospital? Have you go to your hospital and they have that room like where you can go into it. It's the store and they got like cards in there and stuffed animals and shit. And they have the biggest wall of candy you've ever seen, bigger than the wall at 7-Eleven at the hospital. Right? Am I lying?
Yeah.
They got 18 choices of Snicker bars. They got Snicker bars like this big, bigger than my cock.
Better.
I just wanted to share a real life, a person who works in a hospital.
I know it's a joke. There's nothing you can defend at a hospital. Yes, someone could. It's not. There's never someone sent me a menu of the hospital where it's like a steak just cooked with salt and a glass of water, and a side of broccoli. I bet you. And what's even crazy, if you go to Whole Foods and you look at their salads and they look all healthy and shit, read the ingredients in there.
Oh no.
Always sugar.
Yeah.
I can't ever remember.
Right.
It's like quinoa and broccoli and tomato, and then it says sugar. You're like, what?
Makes it taste better.
All right.
Yeah. They know that.
We lost Georgiana. Okay, bye.
All
right, bye.
Hey, you can hate on Paul all you want. Just show me. Like, just go in there and just be like, yo, Paul's a fucking idiot. Look, they got steaks over here. They got bowl of broccoli over here, whatever you tickle your fancy you think is healthy. But I just showed you what a douche nozzle he is.
Hey, Joe Rogan said that Paul Saladino is the real liver king, so suck that, Lane Norton.
That's just all slander for his own brand. It's all just slander.
Better, I was going to say slander. He didn't
hey,
really
is Lane Norton juiced?
Idiot.
Is he juiced up?
Should I pull up pictures of him?
I mean,
I don't know enough about him. What?
Me? No, I wasn't. I was just like,
Oh, you were making noise like what? Oh, here we go.
True story. Unfortunately, the heart is a beast, but the plumbing was not so good. I had an emergency triple bypass 18 months ago. I can tell you the food in the hospital is not healthy. Do you think this guy really ice climbs? Because that is some crazy shit. It's not even that it's not healthy, right? I mean, it's like really bad for you.
Ice climbing?
No. My PP food was pretty good too. Custom omelets for breakfast. What's PP?
This is wiener. You know, PP?
My PP food? Oh. Dick food?
It's dick food. I would say Lane Norton is
postpartum.
natural.
No shit. So she's saying she was in the hospital and they brought her pretty custom omelets for breakfast. Well, good on that. Shit. Maybe they got some special shit for the pregnant woman. I stand corrected. Georgiana, you're welcome back. You win. Carbs are cheap, of course. How did you know you needed a triple bypass? Penis penetration.
No, it means little wiener, pee-pee. So it's what you call it when you're your kid's age, but I don't think that. I think they call them cock and balls.
Mine call them cock and balls.
When I was your kid's age, I said pee-pee.
I was offered mashed potatoes after heart surgery.
I like mashed potatoes, but the mashed potatoes they give you are different.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. I ate a lot of what my wife didn't want. Yeah, that's when people would visit me in the hospital. They'd eat all my leftovers too.
What's the longest you spent in the hospital?
2 weeks. My daughter spent various weeks at the hospital last year. Bedside food was healthy and high quality. No shit. I believe you, but I need to see a picture. I bet you it was orange juice, Jello, ice cream with one of those wooden sticks, a small piece of cheesecake, and maybe a salad with some Italian dressing on it. I just find it so fucking hard to believe, but I believe. Here we go. Philip Kelly. I stayed at Kentfield and Marin for rehab. In the cafeteria, there was fire. Served me salmon. Fucking A. Lane Norton wins.
I suppose it depends on where you go. Semper, I'm waiting for a follow-up on that. What's wrong with my Costco shirt? I haven't had any sort of extended stays in a hospital.
Either way,
I don't know.
So you stay at a hospital and the food's great. I think if you ask a lot of people who work at the hospital, they feed the people who work there absolute garbage. And there's Coke machines on every floor. And oh, look at this. Broccoli, grilled chicken, small serving of soup, for example. Wow.
I get in trouble when there's a fruit tray around. I crush the whole thing.
Oh, this knee.
That's what fitness in 100 words kind of fucks me up with. It's like eat little, not much fruit, some fruit. I think it says in fitness in 100 words. So whenever I'm around a fruit tray, I always think it says eat some fruit, not the whole fucking tray, you dipshit.
What is your go-to fruit? Do you eat fruit every day? Do you eat an apple every day?
I really like pineapple for some reason. And if I have apples around, I really like Gala apples. Do you?
I don't know. I'm trying to eat more fruit. I've been trying to eat more berries. They're expensive. It's $7 a basket.
Berries go bad so quick. And
yeah, I stop every day and get them. Basket of raspberries.
Eat meat and vegetables, nuts and seeds, some fruit, and I eat the whole fucking thing of fruit whenever it's around me. I went to a wedding on Sunday.
These are evil. Dried mangoes are evil.
Because it's all sugar.
Hey, strawberries are the best fruit out there. The problem is the pesticides. Man, I'm reading some pesticide shit, and strawberries are fucked. Sorry, go ahead, Hiller.
The Costco mangoes aren't bad for you. What's wrong with mangoes?
The dried mangoes?
Right.
It feels like I'm eating candy. They can't possibly be good for you, and I eat too much. I can't have that shit around the house.
Here, I'll pull them up. Because the ones at Costco, I think because they taste so shitty, they're actually good for you.
Oh, well, that's good. No sulfur on them, just straight.
I'm gonna let you know in about 2 seconds.
Wow, we're at 2.5 hours. This is crazy.
How you feeling?
Good. I'm hungry. I didn't eat tonight.
You need some mango. So the Costco's got 2 types of mangoes, by the way. They've got ones that are and are not sweet. And I think that the sweet ones are the ones you're thinking of. Here we go. Kirkland mangoes.
No, someone I think my dad brought me a bag of the ones that aren't sweet. I just want to eat them all. I'm craving them now just by the talk of them.
Well, so here's the thing. You chew on them so much. Here you go.
Organic those are the ones. Mangoes. Yeah.
And you want to eat these whole there's nothing wrong with them.
The calories, half cup. How many servings are in that bag?
28, which is well. So it takes you how long to chew on one?
Yeah, I know, and the bag's huge.
Right. Now Costco's also got another type, and they're sugary as all get out. Let's see if I can find those ones. Is it these?
I'll run through the whole bag in 3 days. Wow.
Who said that?
Mason Mitchell.
Mason? I mean, it's just fruit, right? It's dried fruit.
We don't I have 3 boys and we don't run through that bag in 3 days. That's crazy. Okay,
What's
I'm
your
going. I'm
go-to
hungry.
fruit? What'd you tell me? Did you tell me one?
I don't really about berries. Raspberries, blueberries. I've been trying to eat more. I've been trying to eat pears. I've been trying to eat some pears.
What's the deal with the berries?
I don't know. Just low glycemic, taste good, feel good. I just like them. I don't know why.
What's the one you said you had in your backyard that I didn't really understand? It looked like a tomato. It was orange. What is that called? That I never heard of.
Oh, persimmon. So good.
Right.
Oh my God, so good. Crazy.
You said you were eating one. I'd never heard of a persimmon.
Crazy good.
And you have a persimmon tree.
Two persimmon trees. My neighbor has 3 persimmon trees that are so fucking big. They give thousands and thousands of persimmons. I could probably take all the persimmons off my neighbor's trees and dry them, and I could live off of them just for a year. I'm not joking. There's probably enough food there.
I like grapes too, Tyler. Do you remember when Alexa saw that lemon tree? And she goes, "Wait a minute, lemons grow on trees?"
Oh yeah, was that her? Yeah. In Scottsdale.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. She's like, "What are these on the ground?" I'm like, Alexa's are lemons. They fell off that tree. She goes, "What the fuck? They fell off this lemon tree?"
I think I might drop into CrossFit Livermore on my way to Oakland at the end of March. I want to be coached by Souza. I have to pee. I have to go.
Wow,
this was fun. Thank you. Was this our longest show?
It's up there. Just the two of us, where we're just kind of shooting it.
Yeah,
it's close.
All right.
I think we've gone close to this before. Allison's still here. She's been here since the beginning.
No. Thank you. But thank you.
Alexis is listening. Oh my God, Levin's she's still here too. Hey,
guys, thank you. Tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Josh Bridges. It's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna go eat now. Thank you, everyone. For those of you I lost my cool on, I apologize. Thank you for being a foil, Georgiana. You're a good girl. Cozy Ghost, Mark Fuentes.
Hey,
Lay Norton. I don't even know if there is a Chipotle in Santa Cruz. My wife doesn't let me eat that shit anymore. I guess I could sneak out. I've been known to do that.